Welcome to Wilderness Slayer. Now, why should you do Wilderness Slayer? Well, you should do Wilderness Slayer for the same reason you should use bones at the Chaos Altar. Because the risk is worth the reward. Just like if you get 15 out of 28 bones of your inventory used at the Chaos Altar, you're in the profit. The risk was already worth it, and all the bones burned after that 15 mark is essentially on the house. You got more bang for your buck than you would go into some dude's house on World 330. Wilderness Slayer and the wilderness in general works exactly like that, taking a little risk for a very respectable reward, which is why Wilderness Slayer is one of the best ways to build up your account. The entire point of Wilderness Slayer is not necessarily to be the best money in the game, but to be the best XP in the game with incredible profit per hour to go along with that. It's also not boring. So, you're dodging PKers, you're trying new profitable tasks, your XP is going through the roof with some of the most advantageous multi-locations in the entire game, and you're not just slaving away at Vorkath for 500 hours of your life. So, you're also saving time and money by getting to use the lovely looting bag for fat trips and the blighted super restores that are half the price of your favorite minty milk. Now, why should you listen to me? Well, I have 13 mil XP past 99 Slayer, I've done 418 Wilderness Slayer tasks, and I'm looking forward to getting well over 500 tasks done. I've also PK'd around 1.4 bill by killing over 2,700 accounts, half of which were bots, and the rest were mostly gimps and mains with a sprinkling of Iron Men. So I like to think I know my way around the wilderness, and if you like the wilderness as much as I do, then like and subscribe and hit me up in game. And if you'd like to join my clan, the Wild Raiders, and if I'm online, feel free to ask me anything, and I'll happily help. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright, before we get into the guide, I'd like to quickly go over 3 plugins that'll make your life so much better in the wilderness. The first one is Wilderness Lines. This red line is multi. See? I get this crossed swords here, and I know I'm in multi now, which means people can spear me, kill me, smite me, and just do whatever they want with me, and it doesn't matter what I do. And then this is the level 30 line. This blue line here. See, I'm in 31 Wilderness. Now I'm in 30 Wilderness. Bam. That's a simple plugin, huge difference. It can save your life a lot. And the other plugin is, let's see here. Oh, there's a PK there. That guy's about to get screwed. But player indicators. See, this lets you know when people log in under you, and it puts their name on the map. On, off. Oh yeah, whoops. Yeah, see, on, off. Oh, good man. Hey, he remembers me. Nice. What a buddy. What a buddy. And the other one is Wilderness Player Alarms. Okay, now that guy was being that. What Wilderness Player Alarm does is it'll make your screen flash red whenever someone shows up, and you don't want this on all the time. You just definitely only have this on while you're in the wilderness, so you might forget to turn it on. But you'll die and then remember, so that's good. But yeah, if you have those 3 plugins, it'll make your time in the wilderness a lot better. Alrighty, this is the setup I recommend for Abyssal Demons. Now I know it looks weird I'm wearing black dragon hide, but if I were to swap these out with black with ghostly robes or mystic robes, it would make like a percentage of a percentage difference. You're still going to have over a 97% chance to land Ice Barrage. So that's why I'm bringing black dragon hide, because it is no longer acceptable to bring prayer gear to the wilderness. You will die. You will absolutely die. We need to bring mage defense. As much mage defense as possible, and that's why I have and this is why my gear looks like this. So let's move this up here a little bit. So yeah, we have the Slayer helm because we're on a Slayer task, a cult necklace because it's overpowered right now, and it probably it'll still be overpowered in the future, but it should still work. So once this becomes 5%, you can go with the gloves or whatever and give a glory here. So that might be better overall. But yes, it doesn't matter. You'll also be hitting over 50s because the Accursed Scepter is overpowered. The Accursed Scepter A with about 1500 Ether, overpowered. Good stuff. I bring an Arty Cloak. You can bring an Arty Cloak or a God Cape. Rada's Blessing, just free prayer. Book of Darkness, free prayer, and Mage Accuracy. Black D hide for the Mage Defense. We just need Mage Defense. Ring of Shadows doesn't give any defensive stats except for Mage Defense, and then it gives like Brimstone offenses everywhere else. Incredible ring, super cheap. Don't care if you lose this. Just makes surviving the wilderness better. And then you could literally just not have these. You could have Mystics here. They're 1 point better than Ghostly, but Ghostly's free. So up to you. And then this is the inventory. I always bring a stamina with me whenever I go to the wilderness, or a seed pod for when people show up. Let me make sure my wilderness player alarm. Yeah, my wilderness player alarm is on. Excellent. You want to bring Blighted Angler, 5 Manta Rays, 5 Cranberries just in case, and then You're not going to actually have 15 ether in your inventory. That's just to represent how much ether I have in this thing, so which is about 1,500. Yeah. So this represents what you should, about what was reasonable to risk. And then full cannon, teleports, cannonballs, 600 cannonballs, 150 ancient sects. You don't have to bring an ancient sect to fire, but you can. It just clears up the abyssal ashes off the ground. Free passive prayer experience is always nice. Super cheap to charge. You just put death runes in it. And then the looting bag, the lovely looting bag, the almighty looting bag. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Oh, let's see. And then house stab, the way to teleport there. You can either have teleport to house or a burning amulet to teleport to the Slayer cave. I'm going to be using teleport to house because I have an obelisk in my house now, and the obelisk is great. It's super incredible for Slayer tasks. So I just gotta go ahead. So let's go get to the Abyssal Demons. All right, we are now in my house. I'm going to go to the Ancient Spellbook. All right, so now I'm on Ancients. Excellent. Don't need that in the way anymore. Then I have my left click set to set, and then my right click with the menu entry swapper on my obelisk. So when I shift, I can teleport to destination, and left click, I can set the destination. So I go. Oh, this is a plugin as well. Like it shows you the mini map, or it shows you like a map stuff. It's cool. What is this plugin called? Instance map. Let's see if I turn this up. What does this do? Oh, teleport map. Sorry, the plugin is called teleport map. So if I turn this off, see, hold on. Let's see what happens when I turn it off. I click off. Yeah. See, yep. Teleport maps. Great plugin. Great plugin, just in case. Anyway, as I was saying, set destination. I want to teleport to the Wilderness Slayer cave, right? And I go teleport, and then enter the wilderness, and then I just run over here. Now we're at the Abyssal Demons. And you just want to set your cannon up in the middle here somewhere. Yeah, just set it up in here. And then you just, yeah. Perfect. Set up over there, and then you just start barraging. You can auto-cast barrage, and bam. And start just slaughtering these things. It's great. And how much are we risking? The risk is about 500k. Let's have protected item on. So 455k. If we have the cannon on us, it's a lot more. So I'll pick up the cannon. And then, yeah, it's about 1.2 mil if we have the cannon on us. Yep, about a mil. Risking a mil if we die with the cannon on us. And about 500k if we die without the cannon. But, should be fine. That's why we bring mage defense. You need mage defense more than ever in the wilderness. Alrighty, Ankous. Pretty good tasks in the Wilderness Slayer cave, so anything in that cave is worth doing. They have like a 1 in 82 chance to drop Laren's keys, and they drop hard clues, and they're just a good task. Everything in the Wilderness Slayer cave is a good task. I used to be like a little like on the edge about ice giants. I was wrong. Never block anything in the Wilderness Slayer cave. You can cannon everything in there. It's always a super fast task with there's always a decent chance you can just make $1 million because of Trover parchments. So always do stuff in the Slayer cave, no matter what. Bring a cannon. The cannon is the greatest wilderness weapon, followed very closely by the Venator bow, which is what we'll be using at the Ankous. And with this setup, we will be risking about 766k while we have the cannon on us. But everything else is pretty reasonable otherwise. Like we're bringing, let's see, yeah, we have the helmet, Slayer helm, the ranging cape, or you can bring an accumulator or an assembler if you want to risk it. I mean, you could totally bring an assembler with this setup, like totally reasonable. Glory, about 100, you can bring 100 amethyst arrows, 150 is probably a little overkill. The Venator bow is so incredible, guys. Invest in this. If you're doing Wilderness Slayer, invest. If you get it's good for so many tasks in the wilderness. It's incredible. It's an incredible item. It is made for the wilderness. It is better than the web weaver bow, the crossbow, whatever. It's better than everything in the wilderness. It's insane, and you can use it with the cannon. Incredible. Black d'hide top and bottom, of course. And since we're only ranging, we're not using any melee items. We're not going to bring barrels gloves. We're going to bring black d'hide van braces because they have 1 point of range accuracy less, and they have +2 mage defense. And you're going to hear me harping on mage defense a lot. And we're going to bring mixed hide boots because they're as good as brimstone boots with with range accuracy, and they're super cheap, and they give +3 mage defense. Incredible. And then the Bringer of Shadows gives +5 mage defense. So we want to get our mage defense as high as possible. We want as many the more TBs you get splashed on you, the better. And the reason why I like the ranging cape is the back slot does almost nothing for your DPS. And this has the same effect as the Vorkath head. And so it saves 80% of your ammo, and it gives +9 range defense and +4 prayer. Incredible. Incredible item. So we're almost risking nothing with this setup. And just like with the Abyssal Demons, I'm going to use House Tabs, but you can use a Burning Amulet to teleport to the Chaos Temple as well. But I'm going to use House Tabs. So let's get over there. We're here. I forgot to go over the inventory a little bit. You'll always bring your Seed Pod, Ranging Pot, Stamina, and 5 Super Restores. You'll see that's a theme. And all you do is you pray melee, and protect item. And you just pray these things. Set up your cannon. Right? Cannon is set up. I believe these ones have 100 health. I could be wrong. Yeah. And you can also bring a salve to this task, but I'm never going to recommend you bring a salve because that's +3 mage defense you're missing out on. And so yeah, we got the Ranging Pot rolling. Yeah, these guys have 100 health. You can also barrage these guys, but 100 health is pretty reasonable. Like super fast task. Super fast task. Not as fast as Zombie Pirates, though. That is a blazing fast task. Yeah. Just murder him. Murder him. Alrighty. Aviansies. Aviansies are a pretty easy, it's like a free block. You just go to unlock, go to watch the birdie, and make sure that is unchecked. Never do that task. Aviansies are in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, so that means it is an automatic, completely awful task and a waste of your time. Do not do this task. Do not do anything in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon until they buff it or something, and I'll make another guide when they do that. Alrighty, Bandits. Bandits are almost exactly the same as Ankous. You're going to be bringing similar risks, similar stuff, like literally almost the exact same stuff verbatim. The only difference between these two setups is one inventory slot. You're bringing a Burning Amulet and about 600 cannonballs like usual, cannon, all that stuff. So you're literally the exact same risk. Say, hold up. Yeah, exact same risk. I am out of prayer. That's fine. That is fully okay. We're still going to go out there. So I'm going to show you the menu entry swapper. So watch, if I hold shift with the menu entry swapper and I right click it, I can set the left click on this thing to rub. And now when I left click it, it automatically opens the teleport menu. So I'm going to teleport straight to that bandit camp. Right, same thing as before, Ranging Pot. Oh, is there a player here? Okay. No players are here. And for this task, I'm not here. Let me drink up a little bit. Same thing as before. Rigor, protect item, preserve. Sip up a little bit more, and then there's even a cannon spot right here. Yeah, just come right over here. Go past everybody. Set up the cannon. And then, yeah, we're just cruising. Super fast task. Let's see how many. Yeah, we got a bunch of low levels and stuff here. And we get to shooting. And just shoot these bandits. Die, you bandits! Die! Alright. Bear tasks. Fucking great task. It's a bossing task. We get to go kill Callisto, which is like just one of the easiest wilderness bosses to kill, and with the new respawn timers, they're faster than ever. It's just a blazing fast task. This is the inventory setup I like to bring. This is not a anti-venom. This is a Forgotten Brew. This gives you a +10 bonus to your magic, but reduces your attack strength and defense by 11. It also gives you a little bit of prayer back, but the negative of the reduced stats is completely negated by the Blighted Super Restores, so not even a big deal. It's like bringing an extra prayer potion and an imbued heart all in one, or a saturated heart, whatever. It's all good. It's good stuff. And then let's look at the risk. Alright, let's look at the inventory. So, yeah, this is the we bring a Curse Scepter. You want to bring it in its normal form because you want to use the built-in spell. As much mage defense as you can. I'm actually kind of sad we're only bringing 86. You could swap out the offhand for like a Saradomin book to get +8 there. You shouldn't need that mage accuracy, though. Unfortunately, I would bring Black D'hide, I would, but you lose like 10% accuracy, something crazy like that if you do that at Callisto or RDO. So you want to bring as much. You want to have a good balance of accuracy and mage defense still. And rune gloves are good. And then let's see, what's the risk looking like? Protect item enabled. You're risking about 500k in this setup. About 500k. It's like the Curse Scepter doesn't show when you have Ether in it, so I just have the Ether in my inventory. So we are risking 500k. And, oh, I forgot one other thing, so I'm going to go ahead and bank this stuff. And you want to bring a Carolanger teleport. Carolanger. Do I have a Carolanger teleport on me? I do not. So I'm going to use my house tab. You can use house tabs, or you can use your house, your portal nexus, or you can buy Carolanger teleports, or you'll get them naturally too. You don't have to sell your ancient tabs when you get them when you're doing Wilderness Slayer, because they drop a ton in the Wilderness Slayer cave. You'll get Carolanger teleports out the ass. So let's go to Carolanger. Alrighty. Holy house loading. So I have my house portal already set to Carolanger, and that's pretty much the best way to get there. Oh, my stats are gone. Let's recover my stats. Oh, let's run past the pool. Good stuff. So this is what you want your quick prayers to look like. You want Mystic Might, you want to pray range, preserve, and protect item. Preserve so you can keep your mage bonus as long as possible. So let's see if we can find a world. We probably can. That's okay. Now we just run over here. Yeah, the cave is literally right over here. I'll be amazed if it's empty. If it's empty, I don't know. Say your name in the comments or something, and you get 10 mil. My girlfriend will pick out somebody in the comments, and they'll get 10 mil. Yeah, somebody's here. So 1 second while I find a world. Oh, yep, somebody's here for sure. Yep, that's not good. Alright, we found a world. Excellent. So I'm going to eat my angler. Gonna drink my forgotten brew. And I'm gonna... I don't have to stam, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we got my prayer set up. And then we barrage him. Barrage him. Hoping he's going to do that mage attack, so you pray mage against that. And then we go back to praying range. So whenever he does that little lunge attack, you just pray range, and that's all you got to do. And look at this thing. This thing just destroys. Yeah, I just hit a 63. You get to experience what it's like to having a 4-tick shadow with this thing. Incredible. You just feel so powerful with the Accursed Scepter. It is incredible. Also, if you're running and you walk over like that, you can just break some traps. And then bam! Easy kill. He'll respond right away too. But yeah, that's how you... Oh my god. Free snaps. Let's go. Easy. Right, let's get out of here because he's going to respawn. Watch now. Look how fast this timer is. Yep. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. Black Demons. Pretty standardish setup. Actually, well, we don't know what standard is. This is like the first actually designated melee task. You can range it, but it's a lot slower. The Ursine Chainmace destroys here. It even beats out the crossbow by a pretty hefty margin. So this is what the gear is looking like. So yeah, we got the Ursine Chainmace charge. We got Dragonfire Shield. Now the difference between like an Avernic Defender and a Dragonfire Shield is no max hit difference, and you lose out on Mage Defense, and you bunch it like Avernic has -5 Mage Defense, which is unacceptable. So we get +10 from this, and a whole lot of range defense, and other stuff is standard. Mythical Cape is pretty good. Amulet of Glory, Mixed Hide. The big 3 items are the Slayer Helm, Ursine Chainmace, and the DFS. Everything else is just rag garbage, you know, the usual. You can bring climbing boots instead of rune boots or dragon boots here if you want to. I'm bringing Bearer's Gloves and the Ring of Shadows. The Mixed Hide actually gives the same max hit as a fighter torso, but it gives mage defense, so that's incredible. Mixed Hide is dope. So this is the setup we're rocking, and what are we risking right now? We have the cannon on us, so that's where a lot of risk is coming from. Also, I need to add 1500 Ether to have an accurate representation of what's going on here. So let's grab that real quick. 1500. And now let's see what the risk is looking like. How problematic is this? So yeah, 1.3 mil with the cannon on us, and if we put the cannon away, if the cannon's down, then it is protect item. Risking about 500-ish K with the cannon down, which is standard. If you're using your wilderness weapons, you should be pretty comfy with losing 500K if you die. That's generally what that means when you bring a wilderness weapon, is that you're going to be losing 500K when you die. So if we have the cannon down, we're risking 559K. Now we're going to get there the same way we get to Ankous. We're just going to, you can either use a burning amulet and teleport to the chaos altar, or use your teleport to house and use your obelisk. And we are here! And we're going to pray melee, piety, preserve, and protect item. And we're going to have a super combat. We're going to set down our cannon. And this is an aggressive task, so that means it's going to be very, very difficult for PKers to try to log in under you. So if you have, like, if you're paying a modicum amount of attention, it'll be very difficult. You'll have to, like, be so AFK that it's just very difficult to die here. You'd have to be so AFK. You'd have to be like literally watching a movie or falling asleep or something to die here. And with this gear setup, you can max a 70. Incredible stuff. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh hell yeah, free stuff. Let's go. Give me that. Give me that shit. And these demons are dying. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is what we're doing from now on this task. It's a great task. Hard clues, everything. Especially with this setup, you kill them so fast. Look at that, just smashing through them. Excellent. Excellent, baby. Alrighty, Black Dragons. Pretty much almost exactly the same task as Black Demons. Exact same risk almost. The only difference between the Black Demons and the Black Dragon task is that we're going to be bringing an extended anti-fire. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. We're bringing a Slayer Helm, we're bringing an Unseen Chain Mace, Dragonfire Shield, the Barrow's Gloves, Mixed Hide Top, Black D'Hide Chaps, Mixed Hide Boots, Boots of Shadows, and we're bringing a... Actually... there's another difference, actually. My apologies. Because this is a stab task, we're not going to bring a mythical cape. You can bring either, you can bring whatever cape you want, but I'm going to bring my Artie cloak. Yep. Artie cloak 4. And one other different thing we need to do is we need to make sure our attack style is set to spike, because Black Dragons are weak to stab, and whereas Black Demons are weak to everything. And I'm going to teleport the same way I did before. I'm going to use my teleport to house, or you can use the burning amulet and teleport to the chaos altar. Let's get going. And we are here. And for this task, we're going to pray melee, or let's see, same stuff. Melee, protect the item. Piety and preserve, and we're going to run up in here. We're going to drink this extended ante. We're going to drink a super combat, maybe sip a little bit of prayer up, and yeah, we're going to drop our cannon down. And the rune light always just tells you where to put the cannon. It's great, so you don't have to think about that too much. And you just get at it. I just missed my first hit. Stupid. Oh, my cannon's not shooting. Shoot, cannon. And you can come back here to this corner. And very safe. These are also aggressive monsters, so PKers cannot log under you, which is excellent. We love to see it. 35. Yeah. For some reason, these guys, I don't feel like they're dying very fast. This is fast, though. This is way faster than using, like, a Rapier or a Dragon Hunter Lance or a Fang or whatever. You can use those things, though, if you don't want to risk 500k. Absolutely acceptable, because the cannon's gonna kind of workhorse this, probably. Actually... doesn't feel like it's workhorsing it that much. Goddamn Black Dragons, they're fat. Alrighty, Black Knights. Why the hell would you ever do Black Knights? This is a kind of deep worldy task that has no money and is bad experience. It's probably not bad experience, but it's not a great task. There's not a lot of like motivation to kill. The only reason you would want to kill these guys is for the Falador Elite Diary. It is the best place in the entire game to get the what is this one called? Purchase a white two-handed sword from Survivin'. You have to kill like 2,000 Black Knights to get that, be able to do that. So that's the best place to do it, and it's a good way to get it done passively. So good on you. That's pretty much the only reason why you do that. Otherwise, you can just skip this task. It's not a highly weighted task, but we're not risking much doing this. So like, yeah, we just remove like this 700k from the cannon, and we're good. Yeah, 750k, so we're only risking like 200k. That's like nothing. And I'm bringing a Wilderness Teleport Crab. You shouldn't use these. These are 28k. You can use an Nechryael Teleport if you want to save yourself a little money, or if you value your time more than money. Definitely use a Wilderness Teleport Crab, because it's Wilderness Teleport Crab teleport thing. Wilderness Crabs Teleport. My god, I'm stupid. But it's super easy to get there. You just hit this bad boy, jump on. I think this is the inventory. You want to bring ranging, stamina. Okay, and this is right over here. It's right over here, I think. Yeah, right over here. Oh, there's a person over there, so I'm going to get flashed up. But yeah, here's the Black Knights. You're going to pray melee, preserve, rigor, and protect item, and just drop it somewhere kind of central-ish. Just like that. Yeah, that's my wilderness thing going off because that guy's over there, which is good. That means I'll be safe. And there's sometimes clans come through here and stuff, so you just run over here and just start shooting. Oh my god, they die so fast. Yeah, this is a blazing fast task. You just slaughter these guys with the Venator bow and the cannon. Such good items. And just aggroing stuff over there as well. Good stuff. Yeah, great task. Great task. Oh, there's a guy over there. What the hell? Okay, that looks sus. We're leaving. We're gonna go ahead and leave. That guy's just... Hey, fuck you! Oh shit! Fuck! Alright, we're good. We made it, boys. We made it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Bloodvelds suck. They are in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, a failed abortion of a location. So we're going to go to rewards, go to tasks, and we are going to block Bloodvelds. Bloodvelds are a block. We do not like those. No thank you. No thank you to Bloodvelds. We do not like that task. Alright, Chaos Druids is one of the best tasks in the friggin' game because of zombie pirates. There's going to be a spoiler here. Chaos Druids, zombies, and pirates are going to be all exactly the same. This is the exact setup you're going to bring. It is going to be exactly this much risk, and it's going to be 750k cheaper when you put the cannon down. So it's incredible. It's an incredible task. You make sure. So let's have a look. Let's overview the items real quick at least. So you're gonna bring your Slayer helm, ranging cape or accumulator, preferably. Hopefully you have a ranging cape. The ranging cape is like the best item for ranging in the wilderness. Mage defense, prayer. Can't say enough good things about it because the offensive bonuses on the accumulator and the assembler, and even the Diziana's quiver is really minor. It's not even as good as your anguish, which is it's super cheap. Like. Yeah, there's just better things to do than just have a barely noticeable damage increase that just has 0 defenses. So, same thing as before. Slayer Helm, Ranger Cape, Anguish, about 100 Amethyst Arrows, Venator Bow, the god weapon of going, the perfect weapon. You should save up money for this. Buy this to go with your cannon. And the Black Tea-Hide body, Black Tea-Hide chaps, Black Tea-Hide fan braces, Mixed Hide boots, and a Ring of Shadows. Normal shit. And the inventory, we have the ranging potion, stamina, 5 super restores, because I don't give it. I mean, you don't have to bring super restores, but I'm not going to slow down killing to go recover at the altar there when it's just so cheap to buy super restores. A little food just in case we get attacked, and yeah, a cannon, 400 cannonballs, burning amulet, and a looting bag. And we're going to make sure that we are praying rigor and mage. You need to pray mage when you go do this task. So. Let's see, and it's super fast to get over there. Like, we just click the burning amulet and we go to the Chaos Temple. Yep, I want to go. Take me there. Alright, and there's probably going to be people here, so it's going to be flashing like crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that off. Oh lord, there we go. Turned it off. So you're turning it off beforehand, so you can just set your cannon down here. Yep, set it down. And hope you residually kill zombie pirates. Oh my god. Go to a total world for this. Look at all these bots. Yeah. Just steal all the bot kills. Make sure your PK skull protection is on. 1 second. Ooh, yeah. Prevent PK. Yeah, there we go. Yep, my kills. Mine. So yeah, usually I come here on a 2K total world so that I'm not as not fighting as many bots. But yeah, this is an insane task. Love this task. Incredible. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I can't get out of here. Oh, right. Whoopsies. Okay, so if you want to get out of here, that was a good little demonstration. You can't just teleport out because these things will teleblock you. So what you do is you just run a little bit north. Oh, there's that guy teleporting. Right? And then you hit escape. And then look at everybody's coming for the chaos. Everybody wants zombie pirates. And you just hop. Just hop worlds. Bing, bang, boom. Hopped. Oh my god, it's taking forever. There we go. And then we can teleport out, just like that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alrighty, Dark Warriors. Now, Dark Warriors, unlike the last task, are too fatty to be killing with a Venator bow. And they also have like a decent amount of defenses and stuff. So we're going to be using a slightly different method. We're going to be bursting them, but they have 1 mage armor and 1 mage level, so you can literally just barrage the crap out of them. Now this setup is kind of pricey. Yeah, you're going to be, oh shit, no, definitely, yeah, it's going to be, if you die with your cannon on, you're going to be losing 1 mil, and without the cannon on you, you're going to be losing like 400 to 500k. And this is the inventory setup. So yep, we got the inventory here. And then we have, yeah, we got the inventory, and this is the gear setup. A Curse Scepter, Hardy Cloak, or you can use a God Cape. But the main three things is the only important items really are the Slayer Helm, Occult, and the Curse Scepter. Everything else is just whatever. Black D'hide to increase your magic defense. You're going to still hit mega often. Rune Gloves, you can bring Browse Gloves if you want. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Let me grab a Burning Amulet real quick, and I'll just run over there. Let's see, where's my Burning Amulet? There it is. Burning Amulet. I don't usually use Burning Amulets if I can help it. But to get to the Dark Warriors, it's definitely the best way to get there. Definitely the best way to get there. Alright, so I'll see you there. Alright, we are at the Dark Warrior Fortress. Make sure you pray melee as soon as you get here, and then protect item, and you don't need to do Preserve or nothing, because Forgotten Brew doesn't affect the max hit of Ice Barrage, and you're still going to be hitting hard as hell. So we're all good there. We're just going to get over to this spot where this shows the cannon thing. And you should be super safe here. No one, these things are aggressive, so people have to run into it in order to say, or they have to wait here for 10 minutes, which is not worth it. If you die here, like I even brought the Ether with me, I am not worried about dying here at all. At all. Alright, let's see how this works. Okay. Then get the cannon going, and then we're going to pick a Ice Barrage, and then we're going to get to work. Yep, 1k XP drop, just like that. 500 XP drop. Just, you can also do some other stuff too, probably. Let's see. I have them all frozen, but you could probably stack them up if you go right here and kill a bunch of them. And die! All dead. Okay, so watch, I can go like this, back here. Click, 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 and this will stack them all up for you. I'm holding shift, and then I can just hit the whole stack like that. Bam! And we'll do this a little bit more. Yeah. As soon as I go over one way, I click. And look at that, they're all stacked up. And they're dead! You can do this at Nechryaels, you can do this at Rogues, you can do this at Dust. Actually, I'm not sure if you can do it at Dust Devils. Not so sure about that. But, pretty good, though. Pretty good. Good task. Good. The only reason why you would do this task is for Mage XP. This is the only reason to do this task. There is no money in this task. They have like a 1 in 2,000 chance almost to drop a... Did they buff their loot table? I'll take the right here, Reed. Yeah, let's go. But, yeah. Just Mage XP. It's a fast task, though. You can just slaughter right through them. Alright, Dust Devils are an incredible task. And we're going to be using the exact same setup we used for Dark Warriors. Get really used to this setup, by the way. We're going to be using it a lot. Using it all over the place. It's great. It's great. If a thing has 1 mage defense and level 1 mage level, you can literally just shamelessly bring Black D'hide, and it'll barely, if you won't even notice the difference, and you'll have way higher chances to have a Telly Block splash on you. So, pure win right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, same setup as last time. Cannon, barrage stuff. You know, bring about 800 cannonballs, 200 ancient ice axe. Bring the Accursed Scepter A. Yeah, this is same items. So Ghostly Boots, Rune Gloves. Yeah, yep, good stuff. Arty Cloak, or you can bring God Cape, Black D'hide, Rune. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. And we are risking the exact same stuff as before. There is no difference. No difference. Bring the same stuff. So that's cool. The only difference is I'm not going to use a Burning Amulet. You totally could just teleport to the Chaos Temple, but I have 0 prayer and I want to recover my stats. So I'll see you there. Alrighty, I'm gonna sip a stamina here. I'm gonna pray. Make sure you pray mage as you run through here, because these dragons can just rock you for like 50s randomly, and then we're good. And we are here. It's pretty straightforward, just like every other barrage task. You just set up your cannon, and then you just make sure you select. Yeah, let's get this thing loaded. I can't attack anything here because I'm not on task. You can only attack these things on task. They make sure you're casting barrage. And then you can like run back and forth, do the clicking thing I was doing earlier to stack them up, and then barrage them down. This task is crazy. You're going to get a bunch of superiors, a bunch of Laren's keys, and a bunch of mage XP. It's good. A Venator bow, you could use a Venator bow here, but they have a lot of health, so it's going to take a long time to kill them. If something has more than 100 health, you need to barrage that shit down, because you can literally two-shot it. And that's what you're going to do to these things. You're going to 2 to 3-shot these things, potentially, with the Cursed Scepter. Insane item. Insane item. Alrighty, Earth Warriors. The only reason we're going to do Earth Warriors is to end up in a framed video. Yeah, just block this. Don't do this task. Yeah, there's actually only 2 reasons to do this. To end up in a frame video or to get a Earth Warrior scroll, which you should only be doing collection logs, stuff like that, when you literally are maxed. So, and even then you'll probably just do it off task, because you won't care. So, no reason to ever do this task as a Slayer task. Shitty task. Alrighty. Ents are also super dog shit. They are like way the frick. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, they're over here by Corporeal Beast, and they're pretty much between Corporeal Beast Cave and the Wilderness Slayer Cave. And you can get to them with Obelisk 19 as well. And you can't really cannon them. You can't Venator bow them. You can't barrage them. They're just big pieces of shit. And yeah, so the one block slot I have open, that is for Ents. That is being saved for Ents. I should have got it for Ents. I had it on Mammoths for some reason. Look, wait, Mammoths aren't actually a bad task. Ents are a bad task. I have never actually done a Ents task. I have skipped them every single time. And no, that's a no. Big no from me. Three blocks in a row. Crazy enough. That's how it works alphabetically if you look at it. But yeah, Fire Giants, that should be like the first thing you block. It is mega deep in the wilderness, like way the F up here. Yeah, but next to the Gothic symbol thing. Click on the Deep Wilderness Dungeon, and they are right here. Fire Giants. I believe that is singles, and yeah, you can't kill them fast at all, and I believe she assigns a ton of them, too. Yeah, you'll get like 125 of those suckers, and you have to kill them one at a time. No cannon, no Venator bow, no... You just... I don't need to tell you that. Fuck this task. Like, no, never. Alrighty, Greater Demons. Pretty much the exact same setup as Black Demons. Literally the exact same setup. And so you can just smash through them as much as possible, those big health bastards. So, yeah, the risk is pretty reasonable. Yeah, just add 500k. You add like 300k for the amount of after you're going to have in there. And then, oh, I forgot the cannon. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to bring the cannon. Yeah, we're going to cannon these for sure. Bring about cannon and probably about 800 to 600 cannonballs. We'll bring 800. Screw it. Why not? A little more risk for no reason. Now that here's the real amount of risk. So if we were 750 for the cannon, and then another 500k. So we basically just subtract 250k, and that's how much we're risking. All right. So about 700-ish K if we die with all this stuff on us. So you can use a Burning Amulet to teleport there, but I am going to use my house and use my obelisk. So I'll see you there. Alrighty, we're here. Alright, let me set up the cannon and just power slaughter these guys. Just go to town. You can turn on auto retaliate if you really want to, and then like start the dwarf cannon and then walk under it. Hold on, I'll walk under it, and then you can just then pray this. Let's see, am I praying? Okay, hold on. Piety, protect item, preserve, and then if my wilderness player alarm turns on, I will just I will simply click the Royal Seed Pod as I am slaughtering these things. Be slaughtered. Yeah, this is how you fucking power slaughter this task. It's great. An insane task. Great task. Alrighty, Green Dragons. So, I would normally bring a chain mace to this, but there's no real point. They only have 75 HP and they die so fast that they'll be just dead on cooldown no matter what you do. So this is what I'm bringing. Let's see. Yeah, you can swap the rapier out with a whip if you want to, with an Abyssal whip, Dragon Hunter Lance, anything like that. Anything 4-tick will do. They're gonna die so fast it does not matter. I promise you, it does not matter. Oh, I forgot to bring one thing. Hold on. Since these are dragons, I'm gonna grab a, wow, I'm so confused. There we go. Anti-fire. That's it. That's all we're bringing. So we are risking about a mil because of the cannon. So subtract 750k and we're risking about 300k. No ether or nothing to worry about. Good stuff. So I'm gonna use my house tab. You can use a burning amulet to get there if you want, but I'm gonna house tab to use my obelisk. So I'll see you there. Alright, we're here. We're gonna drink a super combat, stamina, super anti-fire. I'm gonna eat my food, and I'm gonna do melee, piety, and preserve. And I'm gonna run right in, drop the cannon. I'll show you why you just don't need to fucking bring a wieldy weapon. You can if you want to, and you'll literally just kill these things so fast it's insane. But I'm gonna turn on auto retaliate now and go to town. Oh, come on, let's go cannon. Let's see how fast this cannon. There we go. All right. Yep. That's dead. Yeah, keep going. Come on, let's keep going. Come on, boys. Oh, that's a pretty low hit. There we go. It would be way better with a Dragon Hunter lance. Like, it'd be insane. But I think that's gotten way more expensive. That's dead. Maybe auto retaliate isn't the way to go here, unless you want to be. The only reason why you want to auto retaliate is so that you can pay more attention to what's going on around you and have your look at that. We have downtime. We literally have downtime. Do not need a wilderness weapon here. All right, just like Greater Demons and Black Demons, we are being the Crush Extraordinaire DFS set. The same risk, so we just protect item enabled. Yep, 900k minus like 700-ish k. So basically minus 200k, so we're risking about 700k. That's alright. We'll be able to power slaughter this task. Hellhounds are dope because they drop hard clues and they have the pretty decent access to the Laren's keys and the LMS loot table. Once more, you can use a burning amulet, but I'm going to be using my house portal and using my obelisk. So I will see you gentlemen there. Oh no, there's a person here. I think that's a green dragon bot in here. What the hell is that doing in here? Shameful. Shameful. Oh, actually, since I'm wearing a DFS, I don't need to pray mage there, but screw it. Did it anyway. I'm gonna pray melee, piety, preserve, protect item, and drop this here. And I do have auto retaliate on from the last time I did this, and I'm gonna shoot this cannon off, and then we should be just smashing our way through these. Smash him. Just smash him. Yeah, look at that LMS drop stuff. Yummy. Yummy. Yeah, pretty good task. Not a bad task at all. Not like the best task, but definitely not the worst. And it's still in the Wilderness Slayer Cave, so automatically a good task. Alright, hear me out here. This is a non-real task. You should never do this task. But you shouldn't block it either. It's pretty rare. Hill Giants are a pretty rare task. Like, that's why I'm bringing a super low risk setup, because it's not even like... I mean, they have 35 health. That does not warrant bringing a wilderness weapon. You can just one-shot it with an Abyssal whip. So just bring this shit, and you'll be risking... Protect item. You'll be risking less than 200k. Who gives a shit if you die? I don't care. I'm just gonna bring this stuff and not care. Just make sure PK skull protection is on. So let's have a closer look here. There's a real inspection. Yeah, standard stuff. Super combat, Saradomin, 5 super restores, little combination of food, and then a looting bag, and some shit, some teleports. I'm bringing 2 teleports because I think I'll show you the first location and show you why it's bad, and then I'll show you the second location. So let's go. Super close. Alrighty, this is the only like sub 20 wilderness spot to kill giants, and where's the other one? Bitch! Oh, I almost one-shot it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's one over there and one over there. There's just 2 of them. That's it. There's just 2 of them. I could have be super combated and praying piety and one-shotted them easily, but it's whatever, it's fine. Let's go to the other spot that I think is a bit better, because there's only 2 spawns here, and look how long it takes them to respawn. That you will spend an eternity at this task for nothing. For nothing. Nothing. So we're going to use the Ice Plateau Teleport and go deep, deep into the wilderness, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's go. And here we are. Let's just go into this layer right here, and then there's a bunch of giants that you can have auto retaliate on, super combat, and just do this. There's 3 of them, 4 of them, quite a bit of them. Just run around. Maybe not have auto retaliate. Just try to one-shot them as much as you can. See if we get a giant key. Last time I did this, I didn't get any giant key. I got a giant key. Oh my god. Yes, I killed so many last time and I didn't get shit. Ah. Stupid dwarf. There's also a stupid dwarf here. And this is singles. This is all singles. It's horrible. Horrible. The entire point of Wilderness Slayer is to be able to... Okay. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving. Alrighty. So Ice Giants are actually a pretty awesome task because they're in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. Anything in the Wilderness Slayer Cave in that sub-30 wilderness area is always awesome. This is the inventory, you know, super combat, staminas, 5 super restores. Now, 1 angler, 5 mantis, 5 crams. I have an extra angler for some reason, which is totally fine. Your cannon, 800 cannonballs, a bunch of house teleports, and a looting bag. And you're going to be bringing a Slayer Helm, Mythical Cape, Glory, it's a blessing, preferably a diary blessing, so it doesn't cost you money. Ursine Chain Mace to just one-shot the crap out of them. Mixed Hide Top, because it gives the same max hit as a fighter torso, but it also gives magic defense. And it's not a, you know, it's way cheaper too. Like to repair a fighter torso is actually kind of a bitch. And if you lose your fighter torso, you're just heartbroken because you just lost hours of your life to Barbarian Assault. So definitely Mixed Hide Life, gentlemen. And then DFS to fight off PKers, because you do not need that much accuracy with Ursine Chain Mace in the Wilderness. It's just insane. It's a private server weapon that you're allowed to use in the Wilderness. It really is. It literally just makes it all come together. Black D-Hide because it's just better than Mixed Hide, objectively. There's no strength bonus on Mixed Hide, it just has a stab bonus, and we're using a crush weapon. So screw Mixed Hide, and then Barrels Gloves, Mixed Hide Boots, and a Ring of Shadows because it has decent mage defense. And you can use a Burning Amulet to get to the Wilderness Slayer Cave, but I am using a House Teleport, so I shall see you all there, gentlemen. Alright, pray melee, piety, preserve, and protect item, and drop your cannon. Alright, we're dropping the cannon. We're dropping the cannon. Alright, and then I'm going to drink some super restore, and I'm going to start killing shit. Die! I'm going to have my... And see, you can have auto retaliate on here so that you can pay attention more to your... I can just hover over my Royal Seed Pod and just be ready to dodge PKers. And these giants are aggressive, so they have to come to you. It's going to be pretty... Especially if you go, like, back over here around the corner. Super easy to dodge PKers. Super easy. Grab some stuff, and yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's a great task. Another Wilderness Slayer Cave task. Good task. Good task. Alright, Ice Warriors are a just super bad task. They are super deep in the wilderness, way out here. Yeah, up in this region. Way up over here by the Gorok teleports, just north of the Chaos Altar. And they don't do anything interesting. They have no interesting drops whatsoever. So we're going to go to rewards and block them. Ice Warriors, be blocked, because they are pretty frequently assigned, and that sucks. We do not like that. We do not like frequently assigned garbage tasks, so we're not going to do it. Alrighty, it's jelly time, ladies and gentlemen, and these guys actually have low enough health that we can just bring the cannon Venator bow setup that we've been just spamming as much as possible, because this is the perfect wilderness setup. Low risk, high magic resistance, cannonable, encourages multi. This is the pinnacle of Wilderness Slayer right here. Just perfect risk to reward ratio. And yeah, we'll be risking, so whatever this is, minus 750k, and yeah, we're not risking much. Like, we do not care if we die in this setup. And what's another cool thing about the Venator Bow is you can put as much essence as you want in this thing. I have this bitch fully charged, and if you die with it, it'll remain fully charged. It's not like a wilderness weapon where you'll lose your ether. The blowpipe and this weapon will not lose their charges. You can just shamelessly max out their charges. The only thing you'll be losing, with this bow at least, is the arrows. That's it. That's all you'll be losing. And you can totally use a burning amulet to teleport out there, but I just ran out of burning amulets, so I'm just going to use my house and use the obelisk thing. See you there. Yeah, the building bots are popping off in the Green Dragons today in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. What buddies? Anyway, we are here! These 75 health bastards are gonna be awesome. So yeah, I don't think I went over the setup, but it's, you know, it's the same thing. Slayer Helm, Ranging Cape, Anguish. If you don't have a Ranging Cape, just use an Accumulator. Amethyst Arrows, Venator Bow, Black D'hide top and bottom, Van Braces, Mixed-Tide Boots, and a Ring of Shadows. And you just drop this here, and yeah, just go to town, and you'll power slaughter this task super fast. Get a ton of Laren's Keys, Superiors. Great task. Unfortunately, I'm not on task currently, so I can't do anything here. But I can pretend. I can do something here. Yeah, imagination. Alrighty, Lava Dragons. This is one of my favorite tasks. I freaking love this task, and we're doing a slight difference from last time I made a guide on this. So if we come here and look at this, we got the Black Slayer Helm, we got the Samurai Cape for Mage Defense, Occult Necklace, because it's too good. Like these 3 items, you'll be able to kill anything. You could do this task naked with these 3 items just fine. In fact, you'll see bots out there doing it with just a singular Trident of the Seas, killing these things pretty much naked. Like the Lava Dragons are one of those brain dead tasks you can get. Anti-Dragon Shield, just in case some sort of mess up happens and they scorch you, because they do hurt. Black Dragon D'hide on top, because they have 1 magic level and 1 mage defense. So magic accuracy is not an issue at all. And then you can bring Rune Gloves and Ghostly Boots, or you can bring your Fremennik Sea Boots 4. But if you don't have Fremennik Sea Boots 4, Ghostly Boots work just fine. And I found that they're literally perfectly acceptable. And then Ring of Shadows. And this is the inventory. I'm bringing a Forgotten Brew, stamina, and 5 super restores, just in case. So there is no possibility of ever being smited. You know, same mix of food, 1 Angler, 5 Mantis, 5 Crams, and House Teleports to get out there to Anakarl, and a Bone Crusher Necklace to automatically bury all the Lava Dragon Bones, because Lava Dragon Bones are buried for like 350 XP out there. Pretty dope, pretty good. And a looting bag, of course, to make the trip extra nice and lovely. Alright, so I'm going to use my house to get out there. I'll see y'all in a bit. Oh, look at bots. Bots everywhere. New Lava Dragons are cool as hell, too. Is this a real boy here? It's a real boy. He's wearing mixed hide. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. Okay, that's wilderness. There we go. Howdy, sir. Whoopsies. He said hi. Howdy, sir. But yeah, super easy. You don't actually have to use prayer here. You can just blast them. Yeah, totally optional. And the I'll probably use Mystic Might, and I'll pray protect item just in case. This man's just out here doing his thing. He's wearing full mixed hide. Is this guy an Iron Man? Nope, he's just a dude out here. As you can see, I'm killing this way faster than the man with the rune crossbow. So I'm leaving soon. I'm leaving soon, brother. Just popping in for a vid. And that's it. Yeah, see, look at this. It'll, yeah, 340 experience whenever I bury a lava bone. Huge. Yep, screw this thing. I want to grab my loot. And then we'll get on out of here. Yep. Have a good one, sir. Shout out to Mr. Foggy Durek. What a hero. What a hero. Hopefully he stops using a rune crossbow. But hey, man, I'm not his dad. He can do his own thing. Alright. Lesser demons are like hill giants and green dragons. They have really low health, so there's not a lot of reason to bring a whole lot of extra risk. So I'm bringing the extra low risk setup. Like I'm risking like 200k if I die. That does not hurt me at all if I die like that. Like, yeah. So this minus 750k. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. That's a pretty low cost to pay. So yeah, just the full, the Slayer Helm, Arty Cloak, Amulet of Glory. There should be a Rada's Blessing there. For some reason, there's not a Rada's Blessing there. And now there is a Rada's Blessing there. So, and then whatever weapon you want, a low-risk weapon that you can protect on death, like an Abyssal Weapon better. Abyssal Weapon better here. You can bring a Fang here. You can bring whatever you want here. You can bring literally anything. You can bring an Abyssal Bludgeon and just forget the Avernic and Dragonfight. You don't need it. You can do a DFS. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm just bringing in Avernic because I want to. You can bring a Dragon Defender. Mixed Hide top. Mixed Hide legs because it has a stab bonus. And I have a stab thing here. Barrel's Gloves because they're goated. And Mixed Hide boots. And the Ring of Shadows. And standard inventory stuff. Royal Seed Pod to get out. Super Combat. Stam to help me get there. Make sure I always have run if I get caught by PKs. Plenty of Blighted Restores, so I never, ever get smited. Ever. Impossible to smite, basically. Like, I'd have to be stupid to get smited. And then, Blighted Angler, 5 Blighted Mantis, 5 Blighted Cramwans, a Cannon with 600 Cannonballs, a Sanctifier, so I don't have to worry about the Ashes. I can just see their drops. And a Teleport to House, or you can use a Burning Amulet to teleport to the Slayer Cave. Up to you. And a Looting Bag to make the trip nice and lovely. Good. I wish you could use a looting bag outside of the wilderness, but you cannot. You cannot. That is why Normal Slayer sucks. Fuck Normal Slayer. Anyway, I'll see you all there. Alright, we're here. We're going to pray melee, protect item, piety, and preserve. And we're gonna drop our cannon. Look at that, I already just pretty much two-shot that guy. Alright, and we're gonna start firing away. And we're gonna walk under the cannon. I already have auto-retaliate on because I'm stupid. You do not have to do auto-retaliate. Not at all. But look how fast these things die. They just die fast. It is what it is. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Bring in I got a Wilderness Crabs teleport. I got 35k off of one of these things already. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Well, that was enough money for now. I'll see you all later. Alright, we find ourselves at, I think, our final block, right? We've talked about everything else. If we think about this alphabetically, no, we haven't. We still have more to address later. But magic axes. They're just hyper dog shit, man. They're worth no money. They barely drop Laird's keys. They're hyper deep in the wilderness in an area that's super easy to scout. Like, you have to either go through the Edgeville lever or be sneaky at the Ardoin lever, which is actually just a waste of freaking time. And they are right here. Right here. Right here in this little hut north of the resource area. Horrendous task. It's just, there's no reason to do it. If there was a reason to do it, hell yeah, let's go do it. But there is no reason to do it. Block it. And it's a super high weight, so if you don't block it, you're gonna get spammed with it. So, no thank you. No thank you. Alrighty, now we're gonna do some Mammoths. They actually have enough health that they weren't bringing a risk item, a wildy weapon, because otherwise it's gonna take, it's not gonna take forever if you use a whip or a rapier or something. Is this about to get PK'd? Maybe. But they have 130 HP, so you want to smash right through them with the Ursine Chain Mace. Just crush them. And yeah, and bring a cannon to do just that very thing. And you bring a super combat stamina. You probably don't need a stamina or anywhere near this much super restores, but you never know what's going to happen. Make sure your wilderness player alarm is turned on. And yeah, so Decent risk. We've seen this risk a bunch already, but we'll go over it again. Yep, minus 750k. And then add foe. 750 minus 500. So we're pretty much risking an extra 250k. So when we die, we'll be worth like 500k. We're worth 500k when we die. If we die with the cannon on us, we are big sad. But if you get attacked with a cannon on you, you can just set it down, I believe. I hope that's true. Or if it's not true, just set it down as quickly as possible and go down. So let's go do that. The mammoths are literally right over here. They're just right over here. There's no travel time or anything needed for this one. Like, we just go over here. We protect melee, preserve, piety, and protect item. We drink our super combat, and then we just drop it. And hopefully we get a medium clue. Or maybe some long bones. Give me some curved bones. God knows I need 99 construction. And you walk under here, and you can auto-retaliate and just watch what's going on around you. And to be prepared to click your seed pod, or you can do it manually. I like to just see what's going on, so I can be ready to seed pod as soon as possible. But we are rocking a shit ton of mage defense, so we'll probably get a couple opportunities. And yeah, you just smash right through this. You just look at that. You just crush them. Crush them to death. Yeah, Earthseen Chain Mace is amazing. Incredible item. Alrighty, we're going to the weirdest part of the wilderness. It's not multi. It's not singles plus. There's none of the weird multi. That's like a very... It's the only part of the wilderness that isn't weird in the wilderness way. It's like the rest of the game. It's just a singles area that you want to cannon, but you can't really. So you have to kind of figure out. It's also in a super dangerous spot, so we need to take precautions. So this is the setup. Like, we're bringing ranging pot, stamina, 5 super restores, standard food and stuff. This is the teleport. We're bringing Rev Cave teleport. And then the gear we're bringing is a Black Slayer helm, ranging cape, anguish, because we need more damage, moonlight antler bolts, super cheap. They're as good as dragon arrows. And the Hunter's Sunlight crossbow, which is better than a magic shortbow imbued. And you can wear full black d'hide with it, and a black d'hide shield with it. And mixed hide boots. With the Ring of Shadows for a ton of range and mage defense. Well, not a ton of range, but that is a ton of mage defense. And it's super cheap. Like, without the cannon, like, the cannon makes up like 750k of what's going on here. Probably 800k. So, like, yeah, literally, that is most of the risk is in the cannon. And when I drop it, I'll be literally risking 100k. So, super easy. And it's super easy to get there. Like, super fast. Super good. So this is an unorthodox setup, but it's a very effective setup for what we have to work with here, because it isn't multi. Like, there's nothing, I don't know, and it's also, they're giant, so they can't be Venator bowed or barraged or anything. We have to come over here to my cannon spot, right? And these guys do super low damage, so I'm just gonna protect item, preserve, rigor. I'm gonna eat a ranging pot and drop my cannon. And yeah, see, look at no multi. We're sad about that. We wish this was... Oh, this task would be so much better if it was multi, but man, you'd be getting killed. It's like it's a double. It's because that is the Rev Cave right over there. And so we just look at the cannon go. Look at it go! This is singles. As long as they don't touch you, they can still be swacking away. But then I can kill them really fast because this thing is 3-tick. Frickin' die! Yeah! I'm gonna shoot this guy too. Shoot him. Yeah, it just attacks so fast that... it just powers through them, and then I just sip a little bit of restore, and I keep shooting moss giants as the cannon brings them to me. Look, there's a low one over there that I can just go kill real quick. You're dead, and you're dead, and your guys are going to be dead soon. Yeah, it's super fast. The Sunhawk Hunter's crossbow is actually pretty good. It's an incredible weapon. The fast attack speed feels good. It's a totally underrated item. The only problem is it's just got like only a little bit better accuracy than a magic shortbow imbued. So that's what you can make up for with a range offhand. So you could bring a Book of Law too if you want. You don't have to bring a black d'hide shield. So I could be risking even less. A max hit of 29 is kind of saddening. But yeah, it's not a bad task. It's just a super awkward task. Alrighty, now for one of my favorite tasks, the Nechryaels. You're going to bring pretty standard stuff. I think we've brought sets similar to this before. You want to have a lot of mage defense, but you don't need a lot of mage accuracy because Nechryael defense is non-existent. So you can bring your Slayer Helm, God Cape, Occult Necklace, Rada's Blessing, or a really cheap blessing, a Curse Scepter A, Black d'hide top and bottom, Book of Darkness, Rune Gloves, Ghostly Boots or Mystic Boots, or Fremenic Sea Boots if you want, Ring of Shadows, and yeah, the inventory, you want to bring a seed pod to escape, stamina potions to get there and keep your run up, 5 Blighted Superiority Store, so you will never, ever, ever get smited, and Blighted Angler, 5 Mantis, 5 Caramboyans, a cannon, 150 Blighted Sacks, a way to get there, so a Burning Amulet or a House Tab that can go to teleport to the teleport to your house and use an obelisk to get there. 600 cannonballs. I like to bring an Ash Sanctifier. You do not have to do that. And a looting bag to keep this trip nice and long. Let's get out there. And we are here! All we gotta do is set down the cannon. And yeah, it'll start to just get going right at it. And then you can go and hit the barrage. And then you can do that trick I did earlier at the Dark Warriors. You can come to this corner right here and just go back and forth to stack them up. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, you got yourself a good time. A great mage XP task, a great money task. Like, this task easily pays for itself. It's like you can make millions an hour on this task, just from the pure amount of Laren's keys and Trover parchments you get. Incredible. Crazy task. Crazy task. Alright, once more we find ourselves upon a glory task. Pirates. Quite possibly one of the most profitable tasks you could possibly do, with not that much risk, really. You can literally bring pretty much no risk. Oh, is that guy using my guide? That looks exactly like one of the setups I use for my guides, or at least I used to. Good man. Well, hopefully this updated guide will help him. But yeah, look at this. This is the glory setup. This is the Venator bow is the king of the or the queen. The cannon is the king of the wilderness slayer stuff, and the Venator bow is a very close second and is the queen in my opinion. Just great. It is worth every penny. This thing should be worth 200 mil, and it is only worth 58. Man, get it while it's hot, ladies and gentlemen. It is so good now. With the way multi-slayer and stuff, especially with zombie pirates, it's better than ever. You will easily make your investment back very easily, So like, yeah, just like before. Let's have a look-see here. Yeah, standard inventory stuff. We want to bring. Let's look over this equipment. Black Slayer. Well, you don't really, Slayer helm imbued, ranging cape T, which means you used a Vorkath head on it, so it has the 80% saving effect, and you have all the lovely defensive bonuses. Anguish, about 100 amethyst arrows. Oh, I brought too many cannonballs. Should probably bring about 400, but fuck it, we're bringing 6. Venator bow, black d'hide top and bottom, black d'hide van braces because they're great. Mixed hide boots, and the Ring of Shadow is on charge, which is from Desert Treasure 2, and you can buy them for 75k a piece. Yep, ranging potion stamina to get there, 5 ranging potions, so we can just chill and not have to run around to the altar all the time. We can just focus on murder. And we got ourselves a Blighted Angler, 5 Mantas, and 5 Caramboyans with a cannon, and a way to get there. You can either use a Burning Amulet, which is definitely the fastest way to get there. I wish they had, or you can use your house and do house tabs. And 600 cannonballs to use your cannon, and a looting bag. So let's get going. Alrighty, and we're here. Before we go in there and face a bunch of druids and stuff, let's pray mage. Oh god. Okay, I got full TB'd. Whatever. Alright, going in there. I'm gonna stam up. Gonna ranging pot. Oh, yep, we're gonna need to turn off this. Ooh, sheesh. And let's, hold up. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm on. Hold up. I'm on auto retaliate. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Stupid. I'm stupid. Alright, here we go. Oh, what a disaster. Alright, now I can set down my cannon. I'm going to mark that tile. Yeah. Set down my cannon right here. And go to town and just shoot as many zombies as I can. Just shoot them. Look at this. Oh, yes, baby. Yeah, my buddy was doing this task earlier, and he made like, I don't know, he made like 10 mil in an hour. It's crazy. He got pretty lucky. And he also like he went to this chest and just ripped one of those teleport scroll things out of his first opening of zombie pyre keys. Not his first key, but he brought like 100. He brought like 200 keys or something. Got it his first try. Don't tell me it's on the other side. Oh my god, it is. Oh lord, there's just shit everywhere. Let me grab my shit. Give me. But yeah, this is, oh god, This is just a great task. I know that they made it everything in their power to make it, you know, it's kind of scary to do. But really, it's not that bad. It's such a low risk. Like, even if you die, like I got murdered once, and I immediately just ran right back to the same spot and made all my money back, and basically immediately, because I literally only lost 150k when I died. Did not care. We do not care. We do not care. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking 14 blighted anchors, 57 cannonballs. Like, oh, rune warhammer, rune longsword. Stacks of blighted restores noted. Oh, and I have no prayer, and it doesn't matter because I have so much mage defense that these people can't hit me. But yeah, let's go. Look at it, and we just keep going through. I should have prayed over there, but whatever. Yeah, this task's amazing. It's just whenever you get a zombie pirate task or a chaos druid task, you just get a big smile on your face. All right, now let's once more go over how to get out of here. Now this time we're gonna go south. We went north last time. Alright, and we're out. Maybe we should come back. No, it's fine. Oh, free agility XP. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Get that in there. Oh, I just put on wood cutting. Oh, man. I hate myself. But, yeah, just to get out, you just hit escape, go to world switcher, and then just hop. And then while you're waiting forever to hop, see how I have the teleport block symbol here? Now it's gone. Now I can get out of here. Just like that. In and out. Bang, bang, boom. And how much money did I get? Check. So I made 127k and I was barely there. It's such a good task. It's such a great. You can build you can literally just ignore everything. Ignore Slayer, ignore all of it, and just go buy a Venator, invest in a Venator bow, and just go ham. I mean, literally, you don't need much. You don't need a anguish. You can just wear pure black d'hide and snakeskin, and you'll destroy the task. Super good task. It's time to have a more serious take on Slayer. This is the first time you'll be kind of anti-PKing. You're not going to be bringing a real KO weapon or anything, but you will be defending yourself. Because the more damage you can force into a PKer, the way less damage they can do to you. Every time they eat, it delays their attacks by 5 ticks. Okay? Especially if they eat anything like a brew, or if they do a Quambon, it's like a 2 ticks, 3 tick, 2 or 3 ticks, it's less. The attack delay is less. And you bring Barrow's Gloves so you can swap to them and then just keep them on when someone attacks you. Because you will most likely be attacked here. Alright, and your only goal is to get out as fast as possible. And this is the setup. We're also on the Lunar Spellbook. We brought Blighted Vengeance Axe. The risk goes up quite a bit, but you gotta do it, man. You gotta look like you're out here and you mean business. You got to see, look at 193 range defense and 108 mage defense. And if we equip our Barrow's Gloves, it goes up even further, which we're probably going to do if we get attacked. That's why we're bringing Barrow's Gloves. We just need to be able to defend ourselves. So we're bringing a Black Slayer cape, bringing a Ranger cape because it gives +9 range defense and 4 plus prayer. And the mythical cape is really not that good. It's just +6 accuracy. Who gives a shit about that? I'd rather be safe. You're still going to be smashing Revenants, and I actually do have a Revenants task. So and a lot of people bring salve amulets or whatever. Never ever bring a salve amulet to a Slayer task ever. It's for the same reason that you shouldn't bring proselyte. There's no mage defense on it at all. You are being a victim when you bring that gear. Bring your Slayer helm imbued. It gives +10 range defense, and it has the regular defenses of a rune full helm. It's an incredible item, and you should bring it at every opportunity. If you're doing a Slayer task, you shall be bringing your Slayer helm. You just need as much mage defense as possible. And we're bringing Dragonstone Bolts E because they're just designed to fuck over PKers. If a PKer is trying to smite you, they might get hit for a 50 if they try to play around like that. And they will have to panic and back up and reassess. And that'll give you time to escape. That'll give you a chance. And then the Ursine Chain Mace, the spec is huge for trying to help you escape. So you just want to get out of the cave as soon as possible and run in a diagonal direction. So like if when you run diagonally and they just try to auto cast Entangle, like they just go to their spellbook, click Entangle, and then click on you, and then let the character auto path to you, you'll get gap on them. They have to literally click to you, click Entangle from their spellbook, click on you, and then click again. Because when their animation stalling, they're not moving. So they actually have to move during the animation for their character actually to keep up. I know that I'm saying a lot right now, but it's really important that that you take this stuff seriously. Like, the Revenants are a great task, and you should do it. But you should bring this setup. You should bring... I should have brought a super combat. I don't know, I brought a ranging potion. We'll just put that over here. And I'm going to go fetch a stupid... yeah, anyway. It's fine. I'm just going to... it's fine. We'll just pretend this is a super combat. Just pretend it is. It's fine. So... we're all ready to go, right? And if somebody attacks me, we're still good, so that's all right. So we're going to set the destination to right over here on the 3, and then we're going to teleport over there. Yeah, we're going into the wilderness, I know. And I'm going to switch to the 2K worlds because they are not completely screwed up with bots and Venezuelans trying to farm gold. And if you don't have that option, that's tough. You'll just have to take what you can get. The Revenants are a really weird place, like... the PKers aren't even the worst part of the Revenants. It's not even the worst part. The worst part is raggers. People who, like, if you take someone's spot, they will bring an account that it'll just attack you and prevent you from doing the Revenants. They will literally disable you from doing the task. It's horrible. And honestly, if you want to skip this task instead of Ents or something, totally fine. I understand. But if you're going to do this, you need to be looking like you mean business, that you will defend yourself, that you will fight back, that you are not worth attacking. Alright, so I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to eat an angler, and I'm going to go in there. Okay, and my favorite thing to kill is the Revenant Orcs over here. And it doesn't look like anybody's over here right now. Damn. Oh, there is somebody over here. Make sure PK Skull Prevention's on. Yeah, this guy's doing the same thing I'm doing. All of you. So we're going to have to find something else to kill. Let's bring in Dragon Boots. Okay, damn. Okay. Revenant Orcs are taking over here as well. This guy is skulled, too. IPK, I am only. Okay. Probably a rag. So we're just gonna... you just gotta kind of run around and try to find a task. So let's go over here. Maybe the demons are open. Yep, the demons are open. So I'm gonna pray piety, pray mage, protect item, and preserve. I'm gonna drink this, and I'm just gonna pretend I have a super combat. And the reason why you protect mage the whole time is because if someone teleblocks you, it's only going to last for 2.5 minutes. So you just keep it up the whole time. And usually the Revenants drop so many blighted restores, you can literally just shamelessly keep it up. You don't need to bring prayer gear. They'll drop so many blighted restores that you'll be fine. And yeah, Revenants are a great task. They can drop buka money, 16 mil, Revenant weapons and stuff. It's crazy the kind of stuff they drop. And I just run over here. Where's my Revenant Demon? Come on, man. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah! Yeah, really good task, but you just need to take some precautions. And, oh yeah, Ceridome and Bruise. Just in case. Just in case. Alright. And yeah, Vengeance. You can cast Vengeance too. Just to make sure you let them know you mean frickin' business, man. You are not here to... and you bring up a rune crossbow, you are ready to throw down, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. This is definitely one of the more dangerous tasks we're going to be doing is rogues. Let's have a look at the damage here. Yeah, so pretty standard stuff. Now, why am I bringing a Ring of Wealth, you wonder? Well, rogues don't really drop anything except for raw cash, and picking up all that money is annoying as hell. So this just automatically, if you didn't know, Ring of Wealths automatically pick up money. At least I believe so. Coin collection? Let's see. You will no longer be collect coins for you. Okay, so we're going to enable coin collection. Yeah, you can just... so it'll auto pick up coins. Auto pick up coins and Tuckle and Nummulites. I didn't know about that, but I did know about the money part. And what are we risking? What's the damage here? We're risking a little bit. Just a little bit. Ring of Wealths are pretty cheap. We don't give a... they're worth less than... hell, honestly, you can bring a wealth to every task. Fuck it. If you don't want to pick up money. More focusing on PKs, but yeah, so we're risking like 900k, almost a mil, if we die with the cannon on us, and then if we die without the cannon on us, we're risking 500k because we're bringing a wildy weapon. It is what it is. I don't recommend you do this task, but if you must do this task and you're feeling like you want to get some thieving XP while you do some rogues, this is, I mean, it's a pretty cool task. It's not an incredible task, but it is a very interesting task. So yeah, you're going to bring your Slayer Helm, Arty Cloak, or your God Cape, Occult, because with these 3 items you can pretty much do any task, mage-based task in the wilderness. They have 1 mage defense and 1 mage level, so you can bring Black D'hide for more
More mage defense. Book of Darkness, or you could bring a Saradomin book or something for more mage defense. Rune gloves. You can bring permanent boots, mystic boots, or ghostly boots if you want to save 3k. And a ring of wealth, just because lazy. Just lazy. And, you know, standard setup, we don't need to bring a Forgotten Brew because we're not going to be using any spells that scale with level. So we can bring a Stamina 5, Super Restore, so we can stay out there for a while. Blighted Angler, 5 Blighted Mantis, 5 Blighted Crams, Cannon, 600 Cannonballs, a way to get there, and ice sacks and a looting bag. So let's get this out of the way. Let's set this up. We're gonna teleport all the way up to level 50 friggin' wilderness, and make sure our PK skull protection's on. And let's go teleport out there. Let's have some balls. All right. I'm gonna make sure my wilderness player alarm is on. Probably not gonna matter. If you get jumped out here, you're dead. It is what it is. So you could bring monk robes if you wanted, but if you might have a smidge of a chance to live if you come out here. Okay, I'm turning this off. Wilderness. Turning this off. Okay. This guy's actually kind of got him set up for me. Oh wow, all the 3 chests are right here? Oh, that's a recent change. So I'm just gonna pray melee. He's got him kind of set up for me, so I don't need to do it. I'm just gonna, hold up. He's literally got him set up for me, so I'm just gonna barrage away. Alright, scorpions are just a bossing task. You just go kill Scorpion. They buffed Scorpion's loot tables since the last time I made a wilderness guide. And it's actually like a worthwhile task. It's a nice task now. And super easy to get to. Not difficult at all. So we're risking this plus like 300. We're risking 500k. So about 500, 600k. Yeah, let's look what we got. We got equipped Black Slayer helm. You can bring an Arty cloak or a God cape. Occult necklace, Rada's blessing, a curse scepter required. Insane item, only worth 2 mil. Invest in this. Black tea high top and bottom for the mage defense. Though you could just be like fuck it and bring monk robes, because if you get caught, if this place is multi, and if you get caught in here, you're dead. You are dead. There is nothing you can do. You were going to die. Book of Darkness, because it gives mage accuracy and a lot of prayer bonus. We like that. Prayer bonus is good. That's why I like it with the Arty Cloak. Gives like +6 prayer bonus. Dope cape. Second best prayer bonus in the game. Rune cape, ghostly boots, and a ring of shadows. We're also bringing a Forgotten Brew, stamina, antidote, a bunch of blighted restores, a bunch of blighted food. So 1 blighted angler, 9 blighted mantis, 5 blighted crambwans, 2 Saradomin brews, because I'm delusional, and I think I'm going to survive if a PKer attacks me, which, if it's a 1 PKer, I will probably live, because I have the Wilderness Elite done, and I can escape to the resource area. But if it's a bunch of them, probably not. Probably going to die, which I've only escaped twice. I've been attacked here like 10 times, I've only escaped twice, and it was literally because I only got away because of the Wilderness Elite Diary, making going into the resource area free. And we want to bring a way to get there, and looting bag. And getting there pretty quick. Set the obelisk, teleport here, and we just teleport there. Yep. Let's go. And you don't want to run straight west, because you run into the Chaos Elemental, and they'll do a bunch of damage to you, and just beat you up pretty good. So you want to run around the back of the cave. This guy's been doing... Oh. Let me turn... Nah, I'm going to just leave it on. Screw it. But yeah, you just want to run around the back. And then Scorpions are just right over here. And we're just going to make sure we're praying Mystic Might, range, preserve, and protect item. I guess all that's singles over there? Is this all multi? Yeah, this is all multi. So everything over here we're in right now is multi. So I'm going to stamina, Forgotten Brew, and antidote. Double check my quick prayers. Okay, yep, that's all correct. Mystic Might, preserve, range, and protect item. And yep, we got PK skull prevention on. And let's see, 8 an angler. Yep, now we're at 121 HP. Alright, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to freeze the boss. Instant catch the freeze. And then just dump specs on him. Oh, there's a purple scorpion right here. So it's healing it up. Bastard. Just kill the purple scorpion, the scorpion guardians. I should probably mark those. Those are kind of hard to see in here. At least my blind ass can't see them. You just run away from the boss. And you rephrase them. Super easy. I'll kill him one more time. But there's also just little scorpions everywhere that are going to poison you. Yeah, like here's a little scorpion. Yeah, I'm going to mark those guardians so I can see them better. So they're just barely... And don't worry about dropping your prayer. Yeah, look at that. 26k. Nice. Just drops money. Good stuff. And he should be respawning momentarily. And there he is. And we just freeze him again, so I don't need to drop my prayer. I have plenty of potions. And I want to see, where are those guardians? Show yourself. When you get him to half health, he summons guardians. And all you have to do is just freeze them right away. I might... Okay, so there's one. I'm going to tag all. There we go. Now they are tagged. I see them. I'm going to freeze that one too. I'm going to let him hit me a little bit. So I just want that one frozen. And then I'm going to run over here. And now he's out of range of them, right? And they can't heal him, and they just die on their own, usually. But now that they can't heal him, I don't have to kill him, and he just dies. Super easy. Good boss. Good boss. Just drops more. Just drops 32k. Just drops 32k. Good stuff. Alrighty, they really have all the juicy bossing tasks in the bottom half of the alphabet for the Wilderness Slayer, because we are doing a back-to-back bossing task. It's going to go scorpions, skeletons, into spiders, and those are all bossing tasks. It's great stuff. And this is for skeletons. We're going to either do, you can do Calvarion or Vedion. I personally, I'm going to do Calvarion. I like doing Vedion with my friends, or if I'm going to do Callisto or Venenatus. That's just such crazy. If your buddy has a Slayer task for bears or skeletons or spiders, do it with your friends, man. It's super good. And if one of you guys have a scout, it's a good time. Or if there's just enough of you to just kill the PKers who attack you, super fun. Incredible fun. But since we're rocking solo, I'm gonna go do Calvarion. So nothing wrong with that. And this is, so let's see here. Yeah, let's have a look. Yep. We're gonna bring the Black Slayer helm. We're gonna bring a Crush Cape, the mythical cape, Amulet of Glory, Rada's Blessing, Racing Chainmace, Mixed Hide, Dragon Fire Shield for more mage defense and just +7 bonus, and Calvarion has like -10 crush defense. He's super weak to crush. Black D'hide Chaps, Barrels Gloves because they're great, Mixed Hide Boots because mage defense, and Ring of Shadows because mage defense. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not bringing a Salve Amulet. Because, for the same reason for Revenants, it's a victim gear. It has no mage defense on it whatsoever. And on top of that, it encourages you to not bring a Slayer Helm, which does have mage defense. So you're fucking yourself twice. You're losing out on the Glory's mage defense and your helmet's mage defense. It's like the Wilderness is too active now. Like my two previous guides made it seem like the Wilderness was a super chill place. Like it was dead. It was like free XP. You could basically, it was just another part of the game. And it used to be like that. That is no longer the case. You shall bring mage defense to the Wilderness. And I'm gonna probably reiterate this again. You need mage defense. If you're bringing a piece of gear that doesn't have mage defense on it, you need to look really closely at that item and make sure it's worth bringing. Just because almost everything I ask you to bring, is going to have mage defense on it. It'll cause TP carriers to splash TBs, and every time a TP carrier splashes a TB, that's a free escape, baby. Just free escape. So yeah, we went over the gear already, and here's the inventory. We're going to bring a Royal Seed Pod to escape, Super Combat, Stamina, 5 Super Restores, and we're going to bring an assortment of blighted food so we can survive. You could bring Bruise if you're really determined to survive PKers and you're like me and you're stubborn. Like when a PKer kills me or attacks me at a boss, I do not leave. I do not hop worlds. I do not anything, because I know if they're a real PKer, I'm just on a list of the world, and they're just going around. So they're probably just going to go hop again. I'm going to come right back. I don't care. I will come right back to the exact same location I died. I do not care. And we are risking. Yep, we're risking about 500k because you got to add 300k because of the ether. All right, and I'm going to teleport to Carol Langer. So it's like it's just super quick to get there. And let's see if there's somebody here. There's nobody here. Oh man, free world? Oh my god, no way. No way. Let's see. Is it free? Is it empty? Is it empty? It's empty! Holy smokes, you have no idea how rare this is. Dismiss Drunken Dwarf. Okay, so I'm just gonna super combat, and then make sure my prayers are set to melee, piety, protect item, and preserve. Okay, and then we're gonna go in. Die! We'll go. No problems hitting. Do not need a defender. Yeah. Yep. Just smash the boss. Every time you kill these bones, guys, count as count as skeletons too. So you kill like 5 skeletons every time you kill Vedion, which is kind of sad. I wish those counted as like Hellhounds or something, because then you could just kill this boss more on task. And we dodge that, and then we walk under the boss for the orange phase. And we just keep going. I'm gonna dodge that, hit him, dodge that, hit him, dodge, hit. And he should be summoning Dugans here soon. Where are your puppies? Okay. Let's see if we can one-shot them. Nope. Wow. I haven't one-shot a single one of these things. That is some horse crap. Now one-shot. Yeah, baby. Okay, now we just kill him. Let's go. Give me a pet. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's fucking sucks. Yeah, super easy bossing task. I'm not even on a Slayer task, so I'm just wearing the Slayer helmet just to wear it. And he'll be spawning here super shortly, yeah. Yeah, super good task. Alrighty. Doing Spindle now. Now you can bring an anti-PK setup like you can for Revenants. Like you can bring a ranging cape and stuff, and have a rune crossbow switch and all that. Or you can just bring this stuff and have high mage defense and just plan on booking it when the PKers show up. Is my wilderness thing on? Yeah, it is. Wilderness alarm is on. Oop. Oopsies. That fixed it. Alright, we're good. We're good. Little snafu there. Almost the exact same setup as Venenatus or Vedion, whatever. Holy shit. Vedion, the bone guy for Spindle. That's how we like to do spider tasks around here. So let me show you the risk. Similar risk. We're risking about 25k more because I'm bringing 100 ancient sacks to kill the spiders real quick. So I don't have to. I just use one action to kill them. I don't have to switch to darts or nothing. And yeah, it doesn't screw with my inventory. And I might get a freeze off on a PK. Probably not, but you never know. Like, what's the mage accuracy looking like? Negative 21. You know, a shot in the dark never hurt anybody. So that could help. But yeah, it's absolute similar setup. Like, look at this. Literally the exact same items as for Calvarion. You got the Black Slayer Helm, or well, Slayer Helm imbued, Mythical Cape, Glory, Radas, Piercing Chainmace, Mixed Hide Top, Dragonfire Shield, Black Chaps, Barrow's Glove, Mixed Hide Boots, and a Ring of Shadows with the Royal Seed Pod, Super Combat, Stamina, 5 Super Restores, so we never, ever, ever get smited. And an assortment of blighted food from the Anglers, the Manta Rays, and the Karambwans. And we bring in some blighted ancient sacks. Way to get there, teleport house, and a looting bag. And you can use the Carolanger teleport to get there and run north, or you can use the Corporeal Beast, right, like this. This is how I used to do it, but I stopped doing this. It should be still pretty reasonably safe because there were people with Void Wakers or anything outside. This area out here is multi. I'm almost positive there won't be. It was like I teleported out of here thousands of times and never been killed. But there was just one time I got Void Wakered out, just one time, and that could happen to you. But if you don't want that to happen to you, just use the Carolingo teleport and run north. And balls, there's somebody here. So I'm gonna have to find a world real quick. Alrighty, found an empty world. So I'm gonna super combat. I'm gonna stam up. Okay, there we go. Yep, bot there. And we're gonna go attack Venenatus. We're gonna wait for the spiders to get to us. Where's the other spider? Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm just gonna do this. They're both dead. And just continue with my business. Don't have to worry about hunting him down. I'm gonna get behind him because I think he's on his magic attack. Yep, there it is. And I just dodge it. Just dodge it. Super easy. I'm not on task or anything, so this would be even better if I was on task. But still, not a problem. Just blitz right through him. And this boss drops a ton of prayer. Yeah, he drops 4 blighted super restores. This is why you don't need to bring... Another reason why you don't need to bring proselyte, because these bosses just drop so much prayer that it's just not a problem at all. Like I said, don't bring victim gear to the wilderness. Just friggin... bring super restores and as much mage defense as you can. Alright, now for our final block. Let's see here. Yeah, spiritual creatures. Spiritual creatures suck, and they're assigned super often. You have to go do them in the Wilderness Slayer dungeon. Which, yeah, You can't really multi in there because you'll get shredded to pieces. There's every single attack style going on in there, and you have to bring weird god gear and stuff. They really need to make like that dungeon have 5 different paths, 1 for each boss, plus the ancient Zeros bosses, and they need to we need to have like an ancient section, and there should be like mini bosses for each section. There should be like a Bloodveld boss in the Zamorak section. There could be an orc boss in the or a goblin boss. There could be a goblin boss in the Bandits section, and then you could have like an Aviansies boss in the Armadillo section or something. I don't know. They need to fix God Wars Dungeon, and so that we might want to do spiritual creatures. Block spiritual creatures. Block them. They suck. Once more, we get to bring what I consider to be the golden setup, the cream of the crop, the best task in the wilderness, and that is once again zombie pirates. And I know I could just copy paste what I did before, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go out there and do it again and explain it one more time, just in case someone doesn't want to bounce around, because I don't want to just leave a thing that just says, oh yeah, just go see my pirate section or go see my chaos druid section. No, this video is going to be chaptered and as usable as possible. So I'm just going to do an honest effort at it. And this is truly the golden setup. This is what I think the best setup in the wilderness. It's like low risk, high performance, and incredible loot. Just insane. Just so good. I can't say enough good things about it. And we're going to bring the Slayer Helm, Ranging Cape, so we don't have to risk our Vorkath Head, Anguish to make the damage good. You can bring Dragon Arrows if you really want to. Bring 50 maybe. Don't bring 100 Amethyst Arrows, though. God, you kill them so fast that you probably don't need it. The Venator Bow, the fucking queen of the wilderness, man. It's such a good item. It's only 60 mil. Like, why is it not showing the price? Let's see the price, please. Hey! How about now? How do you show it? No, 58.6, okay. 58 mil, so about 59 mil almost. And then Black D-Hide, top, bottom, and Brand Braces, just because they're so good for the price. Just so good. Just barely worse than Blessed D-Hide, which is worth hundreds of thousands. And this stuff is elk price. Then Mixed Hide Boots, super new edition. Super good new edition. And the Ring of Shadows, the Desert 2 edition. Like before, we had to use a Lumbridge ring or the Lunar rings, which is just a +2 mage defense. There was really no budget ring option before. This is truly the wilderness is more active than ever, but the wilderness is also better than ever. You just can't do just shameless lazy shit anymore. You can't bring proselyte. You shouldn't bring salve amulets. If you're on a Slayer task, bring your goddamn Slayer helmet just to get this mage defense as high as possible. And for the inventory, we're gonna bring a Royal Seed Pod, Ranging Pod, and a Stamina with 5 Super Restores. I mean, you don't need to bring Super Restores. You can just run them back forth to the altar, and it'll be a no-cost prayer thing. But man, Super Restores are so cheap. All this is just literally 25k. And I want to focus on murdering. It's like literally, like the more time you waste running around, it literally will affect how many zombies you're killing an hour. So I would rather just power slaughter zombies, because like one zombie kill literally pays for all of your super restores. So, and you literally lose 3 zombie kills every time you run to that altar. So fuck it, bring super restores. It's literally cheaper to just use super restores there. So. Blighted Angler, bring 5 Blighted Manta Rays, 5 Blighted Krangwans, and bring the King of the Wilderness, the Cannon. The Cannon truly is the king, and the Venator Bow is the queen. These 2 items together just are pure mayhem. Pure mayhem for your XP, your damage, your kills per hour. Truly greatness. I'm bringing 400 cannonballs, so I have to bring like 4 times the amount of cannonballs as arrows, and then a way to get there, and then a looting bag. And I am going to use my obelisk. And then let's make sure we're praying the right stuff. We want to pray mage, we want to pray rigor, and we want to pray preserve with a protect item up. And yeah, that's about it. So let's set destination, get out there, and let's teleport to the chaos altar. And you can use a burning amulet if you like, just to run south, because it'll teleport a little closer even. And you don't have to go through the house interface and stuff. But it's whatever. It's fine. It's whatever works. And so I'm going to pray, stam up, range. There's a guy here. Nice. There's tons of people. I'm going to turn this off. Good lord. And I'm going to set up the... I didn't range up. Okay. And then I'm going to drop this and just steal everything. This guy's got a really interesting setup. Alright, well, this guy's getting crashed, unfortunately. I'm sorry, sir. It had to be done. It had to be done! And we're just killing them, guys. We're just killing everything. Look at this. Look at this slaughter. It's beautiful. And I got a zombie pirate key. And a mace. And anglers. And there's a rune battle axe over there. Oh my god. This has got to be the top two. This is top two. And the other one is pirate. The zombies are the best task in the wilderness, and the other task is pirates. Followed by chaos druids. With maybe Revenants in 5th place. I don't know. I really like this task. This task is super cool. It's such a, like, where else can you do this in the game? And make this much money? Like, where else? Where else can you do this? Alright, well, that's probably enough money for now. Totally took over this section. That guy left. He's like, yeah, frick this guy. Yeah, look at that. Making money. Look at that. I'm making my cannonballs back. Well, not really making my cannonballs back, but I'm definitely staying longer. Like, that changes things. Oh, look at that. I'm going to kill this last stack of zombies, and then we're going to go on to some other stuff I'd like to tell you about. Alright. That's it. That's the last of them. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. What do we got? Give me your cannonballs. Oh, and I killed something over here, too. Fuck you! Okay, give me this rune battle axe. We like blighted mantas. These guys dropping? Fudge cramblins. I'm not coming back for that. Ooh, super restores, baby! Give me those. Oh, speaking, I just ran out. And now that we're here, we can't teleport because we're tele-blocked, but we can hop worlds. And bam. Come on, let me hop. Let me hop, damn it. Man, there we go. And now we're hopping. And just like that, we're out. And we can just teleport out of here. Super easy. Super easy. Super good. Just a glorious task. So, here's my block list. Fire giants are a terrible task. Super deep in the wilderness slayer, the deep wilderness slayer dungeon. It is not in multi. They don't drop shit. All right. Go here if you're an Iron Man and you want a rune scimitar and you want to be in the wilderness for no goddamn reason. There's other places to kill fire giants. Ice warriors, literally no reason to kill them, and they're assigned super often. Earth warriors, the only reason you want to kill these is to be in a framed video and to get the Earth warrior scroll, which you shouldn't be going for the Earth warrior scroll unless you are literally a max main who is clogging, or you want to just suicide to framed. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. And you know what? You don't need a task to do this. Anyway, Earth warriors are super easy to kill. And when you're a max main and you're doing collection log stuff and you're a pet hunter or whatever, or you just want the championscape because it looks cool, you can power slaughter Earth warriors off task just fine. You don't want these as a task. Bloodvelds are a hyper horrible task because they are in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. Screw that place. That place sucks. It's just, you have to bring weird gear, so you just kills the efficiency, just totally kills the flow of Wilderness Slayer. So, and you want to snap through stuff. You want to get those multitasks. You want to get those barrage tasks, those Venator bow tasks. Those are the tasks you want, just so you can just get more Slayer points, more money, more for just everything. This every time you go to the God Wars dungeon or the Deep Wilderness Slayer dungeon, it just completely slows down your rhythm. And it's not even fun. It's not even fun. It's like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Magic axes, super weird to get to, hyper deep in the wilderness. They're assigned super frequently, and literally their only drop is a steel axe and a very, 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 very rare chance to drop a Laren's key on task. You gotta bring a picklock and stuff, and like some people say, oh yeah, it's a chill task, but like, man, I don't want to do. I do Wilderness Slayer because I don't want to be chill. I want to actively pay attention. I want to get really good XP. I want to get really decent money as well. So magic axes completely violate that concept for me, and they just there's just all risk, no reward. Is what I'm down to go for. I'm down to take a risk if it's worth doing, and this is just not it. And then this is a flavor block. So the reason why this slot is empty is because, in my mind, there's pretty much only two things you can block. Because everything else is actually worth it. Everything else that isn't blocked, actually pretty worthwhile doing. So the only two tasks that I would put in this spot are Ents, and this is going to sound weird, but Revenants. Now, if you're down to do Revenants, and you know how to do Revenants, and you know how to, because Revenants is its own animal. is its own animal, completely separated from Wilderness Slayer. There could be a entire guide for just Revenants on its own on how to conduct yourself in that place, how to make sure you're anti-PKing, like what type of gear you should be bringing, what type of people are there you should be looking out for, because PKers are not the biggest problem in the Rev Caves for me. The biggest problem for me is when I go to stake my claim to go get a spot, I have rag bots come attack me. They don't even try to kill me. They just have a rune crossbow and full black d'hide, not even like full snake hide or nothing, and all they do is they just rag me off the Revenants. And it's a bot script. It's horrible. This is even on 2K worlds. And that is why I would block Revenants, because of just some of these insanely toxic people. I'm cool with people trying to kill me, trying to PK me. That's honest. That's fair. But also, let's be clear about another thing. Ragging is against the rules. Like, just attacking someone just to attack them with no intent to kill them, that is against Jagex rules. It's okay to kill people in rag gear. Like, if you're making an honest effort to kill someone, like you have a spec weapon, you have a team, using rag gear is fine. But ragging in rag gear is not okay. It's just annoying, and it wastes everybody's time, and it's unfair. It feels unfair. Whereas PKing, you have an honest shot, and on top of that, you might be able to get the PKer and get a ton of money. Whereas ragbots don't risk anything. They wear rune crossbows and black d'hide. That's it. And they just pepper you. And it's singles, whereas the PK combat being prioritized. I probably need to make an entire video on Revenants. And that'll probably happen sometime in the future. But Ents are just so that's the two I would pick, is Ents and Revenants. Like if Revenants didn't have raggers, I would not be saying Revenants, ever. And like my current task is Revenants, and I want to do that task, and I'm going to do that task. I don't give a shit. Fuck raggers, and I'll fight PKers. I don't care. But Ents, I'm going to block Ents when it comes up. It's just, I've actually never done an Ents task. It's just super tedious. You can't, they're too big to like properly multi. Like, you can't barrage them, you can't Venator bow them. The places that there's like trees and shit in the way wherever they are. Like, huge concept. They're tree people. They're Ents. So yeah, but that's what I would block. And then the last block, spiritual creatures. Exact same reason to block as Bloodvelds. They just have a high task weight. Like, they get assigned all the frickin' time, and they suck to kill. They just suck to kill. Fuck the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. Like, yeah, you might get an ecumenical key or something, but they gotta add dude, that would be so cool if they added wilderness they added like God Wars themed bosses to the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. The Wilderness God Wars dungeon is literally just a big room with a bunch of monsters in it. There's no hallways, there's no additional paths. It's not even a dungeon. It's just a big cave with a bunch of different random mobs in it that are pointless to kill. It's a completely wasted opportunity, and I think if they reworked that place, man, that would be so cool. Like, if there were wilderness themed bosses in that place, that would be so much fun. And if like each boss god had their own room, just awesome. I know I talked about this a little bit before in the other spiritual creature thing, but that's what I would I would love that if there was a reason to go there, and if they had like something like the Wilderness Slayer dungeon has like the LMS table to help it out, to boost it up so that all the things are good in there. There should be something god themed besides ecumenical keys. Something like Nihil shards or something. I don't know, or the new spiritual creatures from the next area. I don't know, just something. But yeah, this is what I would block: Fire Giants, Ice Warriors, Earth Warriors, Bloodvelds, Magic Axes, Ents, definitely Ents. Or if you don't like raggers at Revenants, just block Revenants, but don't. Block Ents. You want to block Ents. Ents are an annoying task, and they're assigned just often enough to be irritating. And then spiritual creatures. And those are the 7 I would block. Alright, I'm going to review all the items I used in this video. All the useful stuff. All the just everything. Just so you have a little shopping list of stuff you should prioritize or look over, or things to consider, or things I haven't talked about maybe in detail, or why I brought something. We're just going to go everything I bring for Wilderness Slayer. These are all the items I bring for Wilderness Slayer, and I'm going to tell you why I bring each one. Alright, so the Slayer helm, you're going to wear this for every Slayer task. I don't give a shit if there's a skeleton task, or an Ankous task, or a Revenant task. Do not bring salve amulets. Do not bring Salve Amulets EI. You are on a Slayer task. You are going to be bringing a Slayer Helm. It's the neck helm combo should just about make up for the percentage damage difference, and the defenses of either Glory and your Slayer Helm imbued should definitely make up the difference. Salve Amulets don't have any mage defense on them, whereas Slayer Helms imbued definitely do, and so do Glories. I mean, if you wanted to bring, instead of bringing Glory, you wanted to bring a Power Amulet for even more mage defense, that is a viable decision, unfortunately, because the wilderness is more dangerous than ever now. You need to bring mage defense. If you're opting to bring prayer gear like proselyte, like if you look in here, there's no monk robes in here, there's no proselyte in here, and there's no salve amulets in here. You cannot tolerate. That's just, if you bring those items, you're being lazy and you're opening yourself to be a victim. Like, don't do that. You need to defend yourself as much as possible while you're in the wilderness. The game is growing like crazy. Like, the RuneScape is seeing some of the best growth it's ever seen in recent years, and on the wilderness is seeing like really good attention or really good updates. I know some of them are botted like crazy, but like overall, it's a net positive. It's better content for the game. The Wilderness Slayer is more fun than ever. There's more great tasks than ever. Like my block list, that was as borderline as hell. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, huge tangent there. Abyssal Whip. Abyssal Whip is great for low HP mobs that are being cannoned, like green dragons or ice giants or lesser demons. Just anything that has less than 100 health. And Ankous as well. It's not really necessary to bring an Ursine Chain Mace. If it's a big health single target monster like a Greater Demon or a Black Demon or a Hellhound or something like that, Ursine Chain Mace is the go-to. Ursine Chain Mace will smash right on through that. Now, Barrow's Gloves should need no introduction. Anytime you're doing a strength-based task, you should be bringing Barrow's Gloves. Like, anytime you're wearing a melee weapon, like, Barrow's Gloves give a ton of mage defense, a ton of good defenses, and just crazy good offenses. And they're great for anti-PKing too, if you need to bring like a rune crossbow or something. It's awesome. The Barrow's Gloves are so good. One of the best items in the game. Anguish, Necklace of Anguish, just use it with the Venator bow. Just turns amethyst arrows into dragon arrows. Anguish is great with the Venator bow. Use it anytime you're going on a pirates or zombies task. Anywhere you're using a Venator bow with a cannon, you're probably bringing an Anguish with you. So Anguish is a solid investment, but not required. Definitely can just use a Glory with a Venator bow, and that's totally fine. Occult is super good with the Curse Scepter, super cheap, like so insane for the price. And even if the Occult gets nerfed to 5%, still insane for the price. And if you want to risk something else besides the Occult, because maybe the Occult will get even cheaper, so I doubt the Occult's price will get cheaper, but you could bring a Tormented Bracelet or a Libnus Ward, because they both get 5%, and they both be pretty good as your 3 items. Now the Defenders, generally you shouldn't bring these Defenders. I would only bring them to like low risk tasks where you're not risking anything really. Like if you're risking less than 200k, bring a Defender. Like if you're using your rapier or a whip at a low risk cannon task like green dragons or ice giants or lesser demons, you can totally bring a Defender. Or if you're doing like a hill giant task or something and you don't have the points to skip it, totally bring it, because your Grazi rapier or Abyssal Whip can easily one-shot those. It doesn't matter. Both the Defenders are equal. And the main problem with bringing Defenders is they have negative mage defense. That is unacceptable. You should really only bring these if you don't care if you die. That is the only reason you should bring these. If you don't care if you die. That is it. And then the Dragonfire Shield. You should be bringing the Dragonfire Shield every time you touch a Ursine Chain Mace. Whether you're going to Revenants, whether you're bossing at Spindle or at Calvarion or Venenatus, and just you need to bring it. Just bring the Dragonfire Shield with the Ursine Chain Mates. It has plus 10 mage defense, massive defenses everywhere else, gives plus 7 strength. So incredible. Like this, the Ursine Chain Mates accuracy is literally insane. So literally all you need is strength bonus. So the Dragonfire Shield is perfect with the Ursine Chain Mates. And on top of that, PKers will a lot of the times, if you're wearing a Dragonfire Shield with a ranging cape, a lot of the times as soon as a PK TBs you, they'll just world hop. I've had it happen to me on my last Spindle task. I was killing Spindle, and a guy jumped in Mystics and TB'd me, and then immediately hopped as soon as he realized what I was wearing. Just left, and I just continued, and then I hopped world so I could reset my teleblock. Super easy. Fang. The only place you're really going to use a Fang is at Black Dragons. That's about it. And you can just use an Ursine Chainmace, so you literally don't need a Fang for Wilderness Slayer. You don't need a Garazi Rapier either. I just like to use it, but anywhere I've used a Garazi Rapier, you can just use an Abyssal Whip. Abyssal Whip is totally fine. Totally acceptable to use an Abyssal Whip. But I do love the Garazi Rapier. It's such a sick weapon. It has a cool animation, high accuracy. It's just a slick weapon, okay? I like it. I probably shouldn't have it, but probably, if I had to sell or liquidate anything, it's one of the first things that's getting sold. But until that time comes, I'm gonna enjoy my rapier. But totally don't need it. You got a whip right here. Ranging Cape. The Ranging Cape before Gianna's Quiver came out is the best cape in the game for range. It gives +9 range defense, mage defense, +4 prayer, and it is as good as an assembler. It has the 80% effect. It's incredible, and you don't have to risk your Vorkath heads. Your Vorkath heads are safe. You don't have to go fucking farm Vorkath. Thank Christ, dude. And if you die sub 20 wilderness, you just get it back. You just give it back. You don't even lose it. It's crazy. It's so good. So if you die with this at the Chaos Temple, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Zamorak Cape. Lots of places where Zamorak Capes are useful. Like Callisto has a little bit of mage defense, so you might want to bring a Zamorak Cape for that. Good for Scorpio. But you can use the Artie Cloak. The Artie Cloak has a little bit of mage accuracy on it, so that's pretty good. But this has more mage defense, but Artie Cloak still has a lot of mage defense. I go back and forth. It depends on how. Do I want to have a little longer trips, or do I want to be a little saver from PKers? Just depends on how I'm feeling and what the mood is like that night. Amethyst Arrow, that's what we're using with the Venator Bow. Or you can use Dragon Arrows if you got big balls, like my buddy. He likes to use Dragon Arrows and likes to bring a Missouri top with his Anguish and Slayer Helm. So protects. So when he protects item, he protects his Slayer Helm. So he's not a he's brave. He's a brave man. I hate fucking losing my Imbue Slayer Helm. So I think they made some changes to Imbue, so they get your Imbue points back or something. You don't have to refarm them. So this is for the Queen of the Wilderness, the Venator Bow. Cannonballs are self-explanatory. You need them for the cannon. The King weapon of the Wilderness. Like, man, the cannon is so good for Wilderness Slayer. It's insanity. So good. It's like, oh my god, so many multitasks. The cannon's incredible. Ancient Essence to make sure you power your Venator Bow. You need Revenant Ether to make sure you power up your Ursine Chainmace and a Cursed Scepter. Mythical Capes to go with the Ursine Chainmace. Gotta have some Hunter Sunlight Crossbows. You literally only use this at one task, and that's Moss Giants. And where's my bolts? We need to have bolts in here. Add this to my Slayer tab. Yep, and there's the bolts that go with my Hunter's Crossbow. Black D'hide, top, bottom, and fan braces. The Black D'hide top is super good, 45 mage defense. Incredible. Black D'hide shield should be used with the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow. Pretty good for that. Or if you're anti-PKing, you can use it with a Rune Crossbow, or you can just camp your DFS. Doesn't particularly matter. DFS only has a little negative range accuracy, just a little. And then Black D'hide chaps. They're okay. They're not a super important upgrade. Black D'hide Van Braces are actually really good. Actual legitimate reasons to use this over Barrow's Gloves if you're ranging. Because they give more mage defense. They don't give any range defense, but they give more range defense. So more chances for TBs to splash, because Barrow's Gloves only give +6, these give +8, and then they give 1 less range accuracy, which you are not going to notice at all. Rune Gloves are pretty good for, like if you're not, it's like, Rune Gloves are almost as good as Barrow's Glove. They give +4 mage accuracy, and this gives +6. So I like to use Rune Gloves for when I'm using the Cursed Scepter, and I don't feel like doing a 4-item setup with a Tormented Bracelet. So that's how I like to use Rune Gloves, as for maging setups. Pretty good. I like +4 strength from the Barrow's Gloves. I actually do value that for when you're using a melee weapon. And then the King of the Wilderness, the fucking cannon, dude. So good. Incredible. So many places, like, so many tasks where this is applicable. Like Abyssal Demons, Nechryaels, Rogues, Zombie Pirates, just everything in the Wilderness Slayer dungeon. Just everywhere, dude. Even Moss Giants, which is a singles location, is still useful. Like the cannon is the most important purchase if you're going to do Wilderness Slayer. And if the cannon is down, you don't risk it when you die. Straight up, you do not risk it. It's incredible. And then the Venator Bow, the Queen. It's technically not required, but man, for the tasks where it is good, it is so good. Like for Zombie Pirates and in combo with the cannon on tasks with like low healthless monsters like Jellies or something. or Ankous, or just, oh gosh, that are one tile. It's insane. You can get like 200,000 range experience an hour. It's so incredible. It's so good, so good. The Venator bow and the cannon are so good. Now the Venator bow is like definitely the most expensive thing I'm asking you to get here. Yeah, it's almost 59 mil. But it's an investment. Just see it as an investment. You are investing in your future if you buy this. Ursine Chainmate is so cheap that there's no reason not to own it. It's not even 4 mil, and it's insane. It's better than this 65 mil Garazi Rapier. It's better than this 17 mil Fang. This is a private server weapon, guys. It has 50% more damage and accuracy in the wilderness. The Ursine Chainmace is literally bonkers insane, and it has a cool spec that might save you from PKers. It's a busted ass item, and it is super good. It really shines at Calvarion and Spindle at some bosses, and it shines on fat health big monsters like black demons, black dragons, I don't know, cannons, so stuff like that. And mammoths. Anything that is has a fat hitbox and has a fat health pool, the Ursine Chainmace is gonna mop that right up. Now, the mixed hide stuff, I really like this for low risk setups. Like if I'm going with a Garazi Rapier, like this has strength. Like I almost wear this anytime I'm going to melee, because it's like it oftentimes gives you the same max hit increase as a fighter torso, and so that's really good. That's insane, dude. And it has mage defense. And this is great because it has stab accuracy on it, so it combos well with the Fang and the Garazi Rapier, and it just looks sick with the Tistok Jag Slayer helm. It just looks like it all goes together. I wish the mixed hide cape was better. Like if the mixed hide cape gave +5 stab accuracy in addition to +1 strength bonus, I'd be bringing that shit every time, bro. But the fucking mixed hide cape sucks, dude. Anytime I run damage calcs with it, they just Artie Cloak does better. So until they buff the mixed hide cape, because it has a strength bonus, why not give it a little bit of stab accuracy, man? Like, come on now. That's +5 range accuracy. Fuck the range accuracy. Give it stab accuracy, brother. And then the mixed hide boots, dude. What a great item. Super cheap and super good, man. Like +5 range. That's the same bonus as Brimstone boots, and Brimstone boots are 500k, and they give no strength bonus, dude. Like you're getting Brimstone boots and climbing boots all in one, and it has mage defense on it. Like, oh my god, chef's kiss. Mixed hide boots were a great addition. And then the Ring of Shadows, this is also something that's pretty new to Wilderness Slayer. Like, look at these stats, dude. +2 prayer, +2 strength, so you can get a possible max hit out of this. Like, pretty much Brimstone +4 bonuses across the board. Brimstone has better magic accuracy, has +6 magic accuracy and magic defense, but these give +4 offensives and nothing on the defenses except for +5 mage, which is fine. Fuck the other defenses. +5 mage accuracy or defense is the only defensive stat that matters, essentially. That and range defense. The other ones are like super not that impactful. And the Ring of Shadows are only like 75k a pop. They're so good, dude. With this, like, there was no option here before. You had like, you would pretty much just wear either a Ring of Dueling or your Lumbridge ring, man, or a Lunar ring, which gives +2 mage defense and accuracy. Garbage. We had only garbage here before. Now we have prayer bonus, strength bonus, a bunch of accuracy, and way more mage defense. Super good. Looting bag. The looting bag is one of the reasons why Wilderness Slayer is incredible. Like, just so good. It just makes strips stress free, man. It also lets you gauge like when you should leave. Like once the looting bag's full, it's time to go to the bank and re-gauge your risk. Like it lets you moderate yourself automatically without having to think about it too much. Like once the looting bag's full, it's time to go to the bank. It is what it is. So you don't have to worry about like getting mega huge looting bags and then dying and losing it at all. That's why I like looting bags. That's how I like to use looting bags, is to moderate myself. Now, Ethereal Embrace, you're just going to wear this while you're on a Revenant task. It's just an annoying thing you have to do for revs. You just put Revenant Ether in it, and it protects you from Revenant attacks. So, this is a Revenant thing. There's probably more nuance here I'm not going into. I'm not a huge rev guy. Like, I just do Revenants when I'm on Slayer tasks. I believe there are people much more qualified to talk about Revenants than myself. But for me, all the bracelet is to me is just a required item for a Slayer task. That's what it is to me. And the Arctic Cloak 4, the Arctic Cloak 2 and up is all good. Like the Arctic Cloak 2 is +4 magic accuracy, stab defense, and magic defense, and +4 prayer bonus. That's still really good. That's +4 to all really relevant stats that you might be using in the wilderness. And then the Arctic Cloak 4 is just +6 to all that stuff, and then the 3-1 is +5 to all that stuff. Super good. So if you have a Arctic Cloak 3 or better, or even an Arctic Cloak 2 or better, like still very worthwhile to bring. Very good cloak. Just such a good item, and it's free. You can lose this all you want. Rada's Blessing, just a straight up +2 prayer bonus. If we're, I don't know, the ammo slot is. I mean, you honestly, if you didn't wear this, you wouldn't notice it. It's not. There's not a whole lot to talk about here. Fremenic boots, man. Fremenic boots were the mixed hide boots before mixed hide boots were fucking dope as shit. I don't even really use these anymore, man. Like I might use it for a mage task if I'm feeling like it, but you could also just bring ghostly boots. I think these are overall better than ghostly boots because I mean, there's no mage defense on them, but ghostly boots have barely any. And same with mystic boots, they're just +3. But there's like other defensive here that kind of, I don't know. And it's like you can. Has a range accuracy on it too, and mage accuracy, and +1 melee strength that could be relevant, but mixed hide boots just feel a lot better and they make a lot more sense. But, you know, Fremenic boots look good. They're cool looking. The Diary Cape. Now, you can use this as a glory to teleport edge roll, but the Diary Cape literally teleports you right next to Crystalia. Super nice item. Getting a Diary Cape is, good luck. Good luck getting a Diary Cape. But man, if you get a Diary Cape, fucking thick reward. So good. One of the best items in the game, honestly. Without, because that's all I'm using it for is to just I click on it and I hit the E button and I teleport to the Lesser Fanatic, which is right next to Crystalia, to get another task. That's it. You can use Lunars to get new tasks or something, but this is dope. I love the Achievement Diary Cape. And it's a huge goal for everyone's accounts. Like, get your Achievement Diary Cape, man. It's just, the benefits are so sick. The amount of teleports and cool shit you get from each of the regions. Especially the Wilderness Diary. My god, what a fucking incredible diary. Like, free access to the Wilderness Resource Area. Free unlimited teleports to the Fountain of Rune. Noted dragon bones everywhere on the wilderness. Man, you can the hard diary lets you control the obelisk. Like, better dark crab fishing rates. Instant teleports out of the Spindle and Callisto, out of the sub-30 Revenant and Spindle and Calvarian caves and Ardeo caves, like, and that's just for one diary. Like, the benefits are just thick. Just trust me, the Diary Cape is so worth it. Just get the stat requirements to get it. This is just like budget house tabs and then house tabs. I don't remember where Dariak goes. Just the reason why I have these 3 tabs is because you can't put these fucking things into your portal nexus. These 4 tablets, you can't put them in your portal nexus. You can't teleport under Edgeville. And where the hell is Dariak? I don't even know. Oh, is that... One second. Is that over here? Yeah, it is. It's... Oh, man, that would be sick. You could teleport... Oh, my God. Yeah, that's annoying. So this lets you teleport straight to the crazy archaeologist. That's super lame. And then Lasar, okay, we need to talk about Lasar teleports. If you're using a cannon, you need this. Because sometimes you just have to abandon your cannon out in the wilderness, and the fastest way to get back to Nickelodeon, right here, is to use a Lasar teleport. You just run to Lasar, and then you go to this point right here, and you can get your cannon back for free. Even if it goes away and disappears and degrades and stuff. You can get it with a Lasar teleport. Never sell these. Never sell these. And then Ice Plateau. Ice Plateau is pretty useful if you want to do, especially if you want to do use Larian's keys. Like, it lets you teleport up here. Right? Yeah, right here. Right here. Lunar teleport right there. And you can use it at the Larian's chest right here. And you get just good access to the wilderness. It's the fastest way to get to the wilderness dungeon. Fastest way to get to Mage Bank. Fastest way to get to the big Larian's chest. Super good teleport. I mean, your next option, best option is Gorok or an Obelisk. But you got to do this big old run over here and stuff. Which and it's also the fastest way to the agility if you want to do wilderness agility. Super good, super good. And another item another teleport you can't put in the frickin' portal nexus. Like, dude, can we get another upgrade for the portal nexus or something? I don't give a crap. It has 99 construction requirements. Like, I want to put these goddamn teleports in my house. The reason why I have so many house tabs is so I don't have to have a fucking shit ton of different tablets in my fucking just cluttering my bank. Like, fuck you, Jagex. Why is there portals not... Why can't I put teleports into... all the teleports into the goddamn portal nexus? God damn you. And Revenant teleports, these are super cheap, so they're not really worth... So they're $254 each. Like, I don't give a crap. I just stack them up from Wilderness Slayer. I've never sold these. Never will. Just, you know, if I ever need to go teleport to it lets you pretty much teleport straight to Moss Giants, and it's not that far away from Vedion's Rest either. So, pretty decent teleport. It is kind of a sus to use. Like, you could also just teleport to 35 and run east from here as well. But, man, it's okay. It's definitely not a bad teleport. Rev Cave teleport, pretty well. It teleports you to almost the exact middle of the wilderness, which is pretty useful. Seed Pod, you gotta beat Monkey Madness 2 to get this, and if you're doing Wilderness Slayer before you have Monkey Madness 2 done, you have balls, brother. You got big old balls. You're just relying on your glory, your Dragonstone jewelry and stuff. Props, man. I didn't. That's like you're more brave than I am. I made sure like everything was perfect. I had my wilderness diaries done. I was just like gonna get these goals out of the way, and then I'm gonna do a ton of Wilderness Slayer. And I did a shit ton of Wilderness Slayer, man. A whole bunch. And then the Amulet of Glory. Great, obviously goated item. Just such an amazing item for the cost. Incredible. I don't know, just applicable to all styles. It's good Tribrid stuff. We need, like, we used to make all kinds of great Tribrid gear. Now we all have all this hyper-specific gear and stuff, which is still cool. But, I don't know. Nothing beats a glory, man. Blighted Vengeance Sacks. Pretty much you'd only use these anytime you're anti-PKing, which you can do on any task. And it's super good. Like... When you pull out the Vengeance and someone's attacking you, PKers think twice because they don't want to get one banged out of nowhere. And you can venge Voidwaker, venge AGS, venge Ballista, just really scare off the PKers. It's good stuff. Vengeance is good. Free damage. Blighted Ancient Ice Sack though. Man, what an incredible item. It's for like 271 gold, which is way cheaper than just casting Ice Barrage. This is one of the, like, the wilderness saves you money, man. Like, yeah, it's more risky and you might die and lose money, but man, the amount of money you save from just like Ancient Ice Sacks alone is incredible. Just incredible. And then, like, the access to high money tasks with overpowered private server weapons like the Ursine Chainmace, basically. Incredible. Like, this saves you a shit ton of money, man. And then Book of Darkness, man. It's free. You can just get a whole inventory of these things from the Lighthouse, and you're good to go for a long time. +5 prayer, +10 mage accuracy. One of the best prayer books by far. Used this on so many tasks, so many. Anytime I'm using an Accursed Scepter, you can pretty much guarantee I'm probably bringing a Book of Darkness. Super useful. Ash Sanctifier. Anytime there's a demon stuff, like I'd like to. Free prayer experience, man. And if you lose it, it sucks. And you gotta go back to the RCS. I wish you could buy stacks of these things so I would never have to go back to RCS. Same thing with the Bone Crusher. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Where's my Bone Crusher? Where is it? Is it not? Oh, it's in here. Okay. This needs to go in here, too. Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher necklace. Where'd it go? Oh, right here, yeah. I literally only use this for Lava Dragon tasks, because the auto berry out there, it's 340. I mean, it would still be better to use it at a Chaos Altar, but I don't care that much, and 340 experience is plenty. 340 prayer experience, every 3 Lava Dragons is over 1,000 prayer. That's awesome. That's a free 1,000 prayer. Let's go. Let's go. It's good, but it's still like, it's risky. Like, I have 11,000 charges in this. It is. I always make sure this is my protected item, so if I lose it, I don't lose my 11,000 charges, which, goddamn. Anyway, so Bone Crusher necklace and Ash Sanctifier. I wish you could buy stacks of Bone Crushers and stacks of Sanctifiers, but you can't. You can only get them back when you lose them, so that sucks. But God, the convenience and it's so good, so good. Like, Just clears up all the abyssal, like for the Ash Sanctifier, clears up all the abyssal ashes from abyssal demons, clears up all the ashes from Nechryaels and black demons and greater demons and lesser demons and Hellhounds, and really useful for those tasks. Really good, really good. Can't say enough good stuff. The Accursed Scepter. The Accursed Scepter is so insane in the wilderness. If you want to know what if you want to have the feeling of something more powerful than the Tumek in the Shadow, using the Accursed Scepter in the wilderness is literally better than the Shadow. It's so, like, you hit like for 70s on a 4-tick with an Accursed Scepter. Extremely powerful item. Destroys Callisto, destroys RDO, destroys burst tasks at rogues, Nechryaels, abyssal demons, dust devils. Extremely useful item. Mandatory, so cheap too, only 2 mil. Like, there is, if you're starting to do your wilderness slayer stuff, there's almost no reason why you shouldn't be able to afford an Ursine chain mace and an Accursed Scepter. Like, I can see not being able to afford a Webweaver bow, but the Accursed Scepter and Ursine chain mace, they're very reasonably priced, and they are very, very good. Extremely good. Like, you will destroy Callisto, Ardeo, and Scorpio with the single target mode, and you will destroy all the burst tasks. So hand in hand with this, and it's like you'll hit harder than someone with just wearing rags, wearing a Slayer helm on a cult and an Accursed Scepter and just being naked. You'll hit someone harder than someone wearing full Virtus with a Kodai and Max Mage everywhere else. Like, and it's just so good, insane, and you're gonna save more money because like the Kodai has like a money saving effect, but it's still not gonna be. It's not gonna be cheap as 271 a cast. Hell no, brother. And you're killing stuff more efficiently, and you're getting more XP. Like, oh my god, the Accursed Scepter is so good. Incredible freaking item. Just so good. And you should always be potted, gentlemen. There's no you should always be using your super combats on your melee tasks. You should always be using your ranging pots on your ranging tasks. Now, you only need to use Forgotten Brew at basically Lava Dragons, Callisto, Ardeo, and Scorpia, I believe. That's the only places you really need to bring Forgotten Brew. And yeah, you can see that there's like a negative attack, strength, and defense, but that is literally negated by Bladed Super Restore. Just all those negatives gone. So it's like, I don't even know why this thing has a negative effect. If you use it in concert with restores, it's like you won't even notice. You won't even feel it. And then staminas, I bring a stamina to every task. You don't have to do that, but man, I hate walking, man. I'm going to bring a stamina every time. I do not care. Staminas are coming with me whenever I'm going on a task. And then Blighted Super Restores. One of the reasons, Blighted Super Restores are, in my opinion, as significant as Blighted Ice Axe and the Looting Bag. They just make doing because of Blighted Super Restores, you should never ever bring prayer gear. The amount of bosses and mobs that just straight up drop a shit ton of Blighted Super Restores is it feels like almost all of them. Like Revenants, everything in the Wilderness Slayer Cave, the new Wilderness bosses, zombie pirates, like everything drops. It feels like, I mean, they don't, but it feels like it. You know, it's like the Wilderness is just gushing with Blighted Super Restores. No reason not to bring them. No reason not to bring 5, so you never get smited. All right, that's why I brought 5 to almost every. I think I did bring 5 to literally every single task, and it was fine. It was good. It was like, we were all good. It was probably a little overkill, but meh, faggot. Super Antidote. The only task you would need to bring a Super and Antidote plus because there's no Venom in the Wilderness, is Scorpia and Callisto, Venenatus, and Vedion. Those are the only places you would bring one of these, because you want to be immune to the poison on the way out from the 3 main bosses, and Scorpia has like a ridiculous poison that you shall have a cure for. And these things drop pretty decently from Spindle and Venenatus. Like, he drops these noted all the time, I feel like. I've gotten so much stuff from him. Let's see here. Oh lord, my stuff is so scuffed. Oh, here we go. Yeah, loot chest. Yeah, I've in the past couple weeks, I've PK'd 138 antidote pluses at Spindle. So yeah, Spindle drops a ton of this. And there are only 3 tasks that require extended anti-fire, and I only brought extended anti-fire for 2 of them. It's the dragon tasks. You bring it for, and you don't really have to bring it for lava dragons. You only really have to bring it for black dragons and green dragons. But you can bring it for lava dragons if you really feel like it. But really, you only really need to bring it to take, like, so you can play melee and just take no damage at black dragons and green dragons. Lava dragons, you can just safe spot and take no damage anyway, so you don't really need extended anti-fires. But you can, so you don't take, like, a 5 on the way in. I forgot one more thing. Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna put these in here too. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we talked about all the potions, and blighted food is super cheap. Like, look at these prices, man. So normal anglers are $17.68. Blighted anglers are $4.06. Normal Karambwans are $5.92. Blighted Karambwans are $1.71. Normal manta rays are $17.20. Blighted manta rays are $3.68. What are these doing here? Get out of here. For sharks. Okay. Yeah. So there, another place where, like, wilderness food saves you so much money. Like, the reward is really worth the risk with wilderness food, guys. Like, man, it's just when you go do normal Slayer after doing wilderness Slayer, it feels a lot more expensive. And it's because it is. It is a lot more expensive to do normal Slayer. So it's like it's like, sure, the revenue, you can get good revenue with some tasks, but the profit is way different. Like, if you don't understand, like, revenue is how much you're making, and then profit is how much you're making after your expenses. The expenses for the wilderness are really low. The blighted food, the blighted super restores, the blighted ancient sacks, they're all super cheap. The looting bag makes the trips more efficient. It's just insane. Like, all this blighted stuff is incredible, and it's so much cheaper. Like, even if you die a lot in Wilderness Slayer, it's like the Chaos. It's like the Chaos Altar again. If you lose 13 bones, because let's say you use 15 bones every Chaos Altar trip, which is not going to happen, you're going to get many inventories of a full inventory of dragon bones. So, even if you die a couple times, even if you died with a full inventory of bones, you're still several more inventories in the profit. It's the same thing with blighted restores. You're saving your normal potions. Like, prayer potions are 12k, 12.3k, and then blighted super restores are literally less than half that. Normal restores are 11.9k. Why are restores more expensive? Or, like, why are prayer potions more expensive than restores? What the hell? These literally give less prayer, and they don't, like, restore their stats. Yeah, blighted restores are the truth, brothers. The blighted restores are the truth. Just, it is what it is. Yeah, so you save a ton of money with Wilderness Slayer. And then the only task I bring an anti-dragon shield to is lava dragons. That's the only task, because you literally don't use prayer or anything. You just safe spot everything and use an Accursed Scepter to blast it all. That's it. And then the only task I bring Ghostly Ribs, you can swap these out for Mystics too, or Swamp Bark or whatever, but these are fine. The only tasks I bring these two really are like Callisto and Scorpia tasks, because a smidge of mage accuracy does actually go a long way there. They actually do have a little bit of mage defense. They're not like Nechryaels or Rogues, where they have 1 mage defense and 1 mage level, so you can literally hit them with anything. They're like the Barrows brothers. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's my wilderness guide, guys. And if you like this guide and it helps you out or it got you into the wilderness, like and subscribe, please, and hit me up in game, like, and join my clan, Wild Raiders. I know we're not super big at the moment, but I plan on changing that. We've been growing and I've been getting a real positive response. Like, look at these guys going in there, killing a bunch of bots and stuff. Incredible. And I would like to expand that. I would like to kill more bots, do more Wilderness Slayer, do more group bossing. You know, just do more wilderness stuff, guys. Anyway, have a good one, guys.